button. I do not feel like that button is actually not necessary this stream, since we have an on-screen message. But I think it'll be funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very funny button.
Especially when I have to mash the button so it doesn't say square either. Oh, hey, Shibuya. How's it going? I assume she wrote that recently, but there are no timestamps.
That just popped up.
I'm running on 2 hours of sleep, so I'm a little deep fried. Let's see how loud this is.
Game code provided by...
Yeah, that seemed pretty loud.
Game code provided by...
Yeah, that's pretty loud. Saber's getting a COD ad. Hello, everyone. We are doing Givin Games a Chance live with Demon Turf. I didn't put the live on Twitch because it's a Twitch
Twitch
stream.
is live. Come on.
But yes, this game came out. Now, the weirdest thing, normally when we do Givin Games a Chance, Bob and I come into a game completely fresh for a video. But since we wanted to talk about it on next week's Big Think, I beat this entire game and Bob beat 70. How many batteries did you say?
41.
So Bob beat about 82% of this game.
Right.
Whereas I beat this game. So, unlike your usual Giving Games a Chance, where we're getting accustomed to how the game is live in the video or what have you, this video will instead be just us playing the game, showing it off because I feel like this game isn't getting much coverage at all, and talking about it. So I'm going to hand this to you because, you know, I got to make sure everything's working out.
Yeah, do you want me to go ahead and start now or let people get in?
You know what? I can start the how long we've been live timer, so that way I can better assess the situation.
There we go.
We've only been live. Okay, cool.
Platinum stream now.
I would die.
Yeah.
I would die.
Ugh.
There's a chance this would take longer than the platinum for a Kraken time.
Yeah. Yeah.
In their review notes, they said it can take 30 to 50 hours to complete this game. And while I was faster than their low end for the how long to beat, I kind of trust them on the it really could take up to 50 hours. I think it'll take me about 27, 25. I just got to bed. Sorry, socially awkward toaster. Shibi Gato has subscribed for 28 months in a row.
Jesus.
Nobody cared who I was until I gave games a chance. Bandy, that's the thing. Everybody cares about these phone games now. What are we going to do? Time to go mobile.
That's so bad.
See, this is me being up all day on 2 hours of sleep. It's like I pre-gamed the end of a stream state.
Yes.
So you guys just get to start a stream and I'm already here at the Dan's exhausted and insane. the boots going live on my Insomniac nights like clockwork. Yes, we try. So it's a playthrough to the end or just a few hours? Yeah, we'll probably just hang out with it for a couple hours. I can't imagine.
This game is like, I haven't beaten myself. I put like 12 hours in.
Yeah.
It's a long game.
It's a long game.
Sometimes undeservedly so, but it's not. That's not what we're talking about right now. Let's start the game.
Yeah, let's start the game. This is, yeah, I accidentally boot that to auto occasionally because all you do to do that is just push left on the D-pad.
I did that with down a lot, but I never did it with left.
I did it with left, and I don't know how I kept doing it with left. Probably I forgot which direction was the photo button.
Yeah, that'd work.
Look at that! Didn't expect such a little demon to walk into my dreams.
Oh, yeah? Well, I didn't expect to see a chump like you while sleeping either, but here we are.
You got spunk, kid. Like you...
I got more than that coming your way, dingus. It's time for my butt to sit on your throne.
Sure.
You know, I thought there'd be more interactions with Demon King.
Yes, that's understandable. Make sure everything's peachy keen.
Left stick to watch slowly.
Are you approaching me?
I've never used AutoCam. Let me turn it on and see how it goes.
So it just...
Wow.
Yeah, and it's pretty hyperactive. It's for people who want to do a little bit less right stick adjustments. I suspect these devs really love Sonic Roboblast. Yeah, I meant to mention it during Big Thing, but this did give me strong build vibes, like build engine.
Oh, I didn't even think about that because I don't think about.
You're like, I'm not
stuff.
poisoned by boomer shooters.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did have like a retro PC shooter vibe almost in the way some of the levels are constructed. I feel like as you go on, it's a little bit less that.
Yeah.
As you get curves and
right.
things.
Yeah, you get a lot
Ocean
more.
physics.
I could really do without the sarcasm, buddy.
But you're doing so well. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
So the structure of this video game is you're conquering demon turfs in order to attack the Demon King. In these demon turfs, there will be 7 levels. And you are expected to beat them all once, beat the boss of a demon turf, and then beat them all again. But with slightly different aesthetics, so that way you can get enough of the main progress currency of this game, batteries, to open the gate and kick in the Demon King's face. Sonic Roboblast is more accurate comparison, but my initial reaction was reminding me of some of the old Roblox servers I played on as a kid. That's kind of funny. They're like, yo, your shadow goes straight down no matter what. Use that to platform.
Thank God.
Yeah, no, this game would have been real rough if... Is this Vaporwave? No, the aesthetic never feels distinctly Vaporwave.
Yeah, I wish they had a Vaporwave soundtrack. That'd be pretty great.
I mean, yeah, the soundtrack definitely not. The visuals, not really either.
Right.
So what Bob's doing right now is like one of the few completely novel mechanics in this game, which isn't a complaint. So there aren't checkpoints in any level in the game. You get a set amount of flags, as you can see in the upper left, to throw down, and at any point you can recall to them like you just did. It's a pretty neat mechanic in how it makes revisiting the level feel. Is that a cake down there in front of you?
Oh, is it?
No, that's a light. Hit the...
Oh, there's a cake
Oh, there
straight
is
down
one
there.
directly down. I guess the bottom of this has a door, probably. I guess it's under everything. I forgot about this one.
Yeah, I've never got this one. I actually, one of the few cakes I did not get was in this opening
I think
level.
it's further back. No way. No way.
Maybe it's actually in this building.
Probably? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Another thing I really like about this game, other than the fact that, like, it has collectibles, but at any point you can smash L3 and it'll point you towards them. I really like that you can do a long jump in midair, because Bob's got this spin he can do, and then he can jump out of that, and it's long jump, and you have a lot of control over that in midair.
Easy, buddy. Just you wait. Once I'm done with this weird dream I'm having.
What? You think this is your dream? You don't stand a chance, Runt. No one will even cheer you on.
Watch out, Speed. Oh, you're getting Mr. Satan vibes? I got, Oh, I just had it. God, what was it? What was it reminding me of? I cannot remember right now, but I was thinking about it earlier.
Ow. Luckily, I'm pretty sure it teleports me out of that.
Let's do this.
But yeah, so one of the major things in this game is the combat, where you throw hands. Literally. Weirdly enough, you running into things doesn't really affect them physically.
Yeah, not
It can
really.
stop things from moving, but you don't push things with your body. You can charge your hand to shoot out a bigger hand. You can throw smaller hands, and the idea is like, you know, Bob's about to do one of the many combat arenas in this game, and the whole thing is shove enemies into killing object, whether that's red spikes or off a cliff.
Yeah.
As I think a lot of reviews have reflected at this point, as I watched many reviews before we recorded Big Think just to see what other people were saying. The combat is the weakest part of this game, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know why it's here. Like, it's not developed enough to be worth it, and it just feels wonky. Look for sweets.
I feel like you could have made it pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's a cool concept.
Yeah, there are neat ideas there.
Yeah, like in Mario 64, one of the fights is with the lava monsters is pushing them into the lava.
Yeah.
And that feels pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just one fight, and that's not an entire game.
Yeah.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
Yeah, the bullies in the lava zone. Hey, Epsidon. But yeah, this game isn't made by Playtonic. It's made by Fabraz, and the code was given to us by Renaissance PR, who gave each of us a code, so that way we could both check it out in time for Big Think Dimensions, so we could talk about it. We have a pretty long segment in there.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in hearing more about this, that this doesn't cover in great detail, listen to next week's Big Think.
But none stand a chance.
What's that?
Demon King himself. I say it's time to kick his sorry butt out of here.
Your widescreen CRT.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look, in hell they get it. They were like, oh man, we achieved it. Widescreen CRTs, that's the future.
Yeah, Playtonic's the publisher. Oh, Gordo.
Yeah.
They didn't make the game, though. They just published it.
Heck yeah, I am. That turd of a Demon King taunted me in my dreams.
Well, what? You think it was actually him?
I don't know, but I'm more pumped than ever to kick his butt.
Sounds about right. Good thing I figured out exactly whose butt to kick first. Head up to the town square towards the large bridge.
Can I get the controller real
Yeah,
quick?
sure.
I'm curious if they did something really stupid and defaulted the... Because they changed this on the PS5 at some point. Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
it's off. Thank
it's
God.
off. Okay,
Thank
okay.
Christ. Jesus. Because they turned it on again on me, on my main account.
Yeah.
And it just makes it sound terrible.
We need batteries. Oh my god, batteries.
And the Apaka Desert Gang has a bunch of them. So turn left and enter that portal, and you'll be their turf leader in no time.
So yeah, as you can see laid out here, that's the Demon Turf. That'll take us to a new hub. And there are 4 of those, and each of those takes you to a different hub. And, Bob, if you'll pause it real quick and show up the quests.
Yeah.
So if you look at the bottom, it says batteries 0 of 56. Once we beat the boss, we'll unlock this, but I'll talk about it now. When you beat the boss of a Demon Turf, it opens the second trip. That's why in the lower left it says active first trip.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4 themes for levels, as it does 4 different biomes. And you have to beat 14 levels each. Because you're beating 7 levels twice that they changed. And then, of all of that, you can only skip 6 levels in order to open the castle gate to attack the Demon King.
Resist.
That's a lot of the same aesthetic and a lot of the same feeling.
Content, yeah.
Yeah, because when you do the revisits to a level, they're really similar. But they change it up a little bit. Like, they'll change it visually, they'll rearrange stuff, they'll make it more difficult.
Okay. I meant to ask this on Big Thing. Do you think at some point ladder climbing was in the game?
Oh, I made jokes about it being on the creation engine non-stop playing this. Which
Yeah.
is the Elder Scrolls thing.
Right.
I'm like, they couldn't get ladders working.
I feel like this game was made in order. Because at the beginning, like the first 2 levels, the hub and the first area, I feel like there's a ton of ladders.
Yes, and then they stop. Mhm.
And it's like, you realized that wasn't fun for a platformer, didn't you?
Yeah, that could be it. You didn't talk to
know
that
what?
kid, though.
I want to know if... Wait, which kid?
You didn't even notice him when you came up?
No.
Oh, go back to where you came from. Can Bob find the way back to
No,
where
I
he
have no
came
idea
from?
where I came from.
It's towards us now.
Oh, is it? It's not down there.
It really doesn't matter all that much, but... Oh, well. Lost track of the plot.
Yeah, I don't know where it was. I was actually just like, I should go to the mod shop and see if I can buy the stuff I want right now.
There's no way you have enough currency, but we should check it out and talk about it.
Wait, aren't you standing over at the other place?
The mod shop's behind you right now.
Oh,
like
right.
180 degrees.
Yeah.
It's run by that mummy.
Yeah, I was thinking it was the visual.
It would
shop.
help if there was, instead of having smaller signs, the buildings more of resembled whoever ran it. Or
Right.
something like that. Her voice is just really loud.
Yeah, she's yelling her all the way over there. Yeah, this guy sells mods. There's things to adjust the gameplay.
Yeah,
I have a test arena for him. He's gonna keep talking.
Yeah, he really does just give you some nuts level stuff. Okay, so you use cakes for these.
Yeah, use cakes for him, but we only have 3, so
we don't even have to do sweets for this. That's great. But yeah, as you can see, this allows you to jump 1 extra time. That makes you run faster on the ground. The middle one makes you fall slower. Like, you can do all these things to help you with the platforming stuff, because a lot of the challenge of this game is going to be platforming.
Right.
But there still is combat. I find the combat isn't necessarily what would stop me.
Yeah,
I find it's almost always
until the return trip. So I was like, no, this is bad.
Hey, you look a little grouchy this
Can you beat the game without any mods? Yeah, you could, but
Hey, Luce.
wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, it just wouldn't be as fun.
Yeah.
Because it just feel worse if you don't have those.
Yeah, having faster movement speed's nice. Yeah, or El Gordo, we may actually do COD tomorrow for the stream, depending on some factors.
Right, yes. Of course it was just a dream and not actually him. Well, good luck on your little adventure then, Beebsy.
It's not just a little adventure, Luce. I'm actually gonna do it. Count on it.
This game was released about 18 hours ago. And, you know, as I said before, like, they you know... Sorry, I have a button for this.
Game code provided by
Renaissance PR. So they sent us that code so that way we could cover it on Big Think. But we figured we'd do the stream because not many people have seen the game yet. And I know there are some people who just really wanted to
All right, here we are.
just see it and hear our opinion on it. And it would be bad to bury that in Big Think dimension.
Right.
All right, back to business, Beebs. Looks like we need to steal this battery first. Huh? Which should then unlock this bridge to the other zones in the Apaka Desert.
It's really weird that every turf is structured like this.
Every single one.
Yeah.
Every single one is structured like this hub with the giant circle and the starting area to take on before you even get to those.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's really
seems
bizarre.
Weird.
Really bizarre.
Hi.
She was on camera. Rare Tosh sighting. But yeah, this was actually one of the games we were most excited about that arrived at Summer of Games 2020.
Right. We had a lot of dire stuff.
It was the anti-metal Hellsinger.
Yeah. Look for sweets.
You know, some people call it a Hellslinger, but it can also be called a Kaiserslinger. There, I've made my Harper House reference. I've referred to content on Wait, no. It's not Peacock. What is it? Paramount Plus.
Ah, yes.
No one can possibly get this reference.
And there also, I can talk to these people that are out here.
Where the furry witch farmer at?
That was this year's Summer of Gaming, not last year's. Come on.
Oh, we're talking about that.
Yeah, where it was just ceaseless.
Yeah, that what did they call that one?
Not humble.
No, it's not
wholesome.
humble. Wholesome. I was like the Good Vibes Direct.
It's something with an H.
So yeah, these early levels are really just training you on how the mechanics work. As I mentioned before, you can do a long jump in midair, which is really cool. You can do a double jump and spin to hover and drop slowly. And yeah, no, that's a pretty neat aspect of this game.
But yeah, you can't do, like, if I do a double jump first, I cannot do a long jump out in midair. I have to do a hover and then just jump out of that
Correct.
to do a long jump.
Yeah, that's why I said or, because it's not, they don't compound as abilities at all. It's one or the other.
And you bounce at the end of the double jump, or at the end of a long jump, you bounce, and then you can do another thing. Like, I can go.
Yes, you can just keep going.
Yeah.
And then this is where they're like, hey, yeah, throw down a checkpoint, ride the slide down to get the thing that's on it. And then you can start teleporting back.
Moving on.
I think we've covered the basics here.
Right. It has wall jumps. It has triple jumps like Mario 64.
Though the height you get from the triple is not as much as you would think.
No, it's really not.
Yeah, I understand people comparing this to Sonic Robo Blast, and that really does tune into what I was saying of it kind of looks like it was made on build. But yeah, this game's actually made on Unity. It's on the Switch. It runs rough on the Switch. I don't know how it runs on anything but PS5 and Switch. I didn't play the Switch version. I've just watched enough YouTube videos to find out.
Right.
Oh no, where's the last cake?
Yeah.
Is it right behind this cliff on
Of
the
course
ground
it is.
right there?
Yummy. Is there? Yeah, of course. There's nothing else because there's nothing else possible.
Yeah, so that's the weirdest thing about this game. There aren't like a coin
Right.
that you pick up. It's really just these 3 cakes, and then you beat it. And
Yeah.
then on the revisit, there are 50 sweets.
Yeah, I feel like the sweets and the cakes should be on the map. Like, I feel like it'd be more engaging exploring it if I was just finding everything on the one run instead of having 2 separate
Kind of,
runs.
but I don't want to do that twice.
No, the second run shouldn't exist. That's my.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of these times on the 2 versions of a single level, you'll be like, well, this was the good one. I dislike doing the other.
yeah, I don't understand. The 2 versions of each level is just an idea that sounds neat, but it's bad. Like, they should have just done a couple extra levels. Like, 3 unique levels is 100% more content and more valuable than 25 of the same level.
Since we've basically covered the structure of the game, let's let this play out.
Oh,
and then-
whoops.
Okay.
Yeah, he just says go get batteries.
Yeah. So I've beaten the game. Bob's beaten the 82% of the game. We're going to go ahead and just start talking about our feelings. I like a lot of things about this game.
Oh, yeah.
But my number one feeling coming out of it was that of disappointment. I find some of the level design really joyless. I find the structure design absolutely, like, soul-wrenching.
Yeah, like there's a hub here, but there's no point in me going exploring. Nothing to find.
There's
in it.
nothing in the hub,
Yeah,
ever.
nothing in the hub.
There are some NPCs you can talk to, but as you play on, more and more NPCs say the exact same thing, which is sad because some of the stuff the NPCs say are really funny, really interesting. So you get more and more disincentivized to talk to NPCs as you go. But yeah, every Demon Turf has the same structure. There's 7 levels. You have to beat all 7 twice, except for 6 levels in the game. And if you get enough currency, you can bribe a guy to steal batteries for you. And since that's the only reason you beat levels, to some extent, you could skip like a few of those levels in order to get to the final boss.
I like this level because I completely cheese it and just skip everything.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think the cake's further down here, like on the ground, but I could be wrong.
Maybe.
Besides, the
Either
cool
way, I
thing
can
is
just
you get
teleport.
high up, always put a checkpoint, and then you can just drop to wherever you want.
Right. Oh no, things are going bad. I got 2 off center there. Let's just get to this and reset. There we go.
I was like, this is my favorite level. It's a broken shack.
Yes!
I love this place. What about the side content? I saw a neat wheel minigame in the trailer. There is just a wheel ability in this game. Yeah, you totally did that wrong.
Yeah, she didn't catch the wall when I thought she would, so,
So you double jumped instead of wall jumped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry, everyone. We're just gonna play the level. You get to see it, I guess.
Thank you, Astral Nighthawk, for subscribing for 16 months. We really appreciate the support.
Yes.
So yeah, at the end of the game, I just kind of felt disappointed. I felt disappointed by like how kind of joyless it becomes to do every level twice.
Yeah, like
Because I'm a completionist in 3D platformers, and I like 3D platformers a lot. This may be the most completionist core 3D platformer almost ever. Like, pause it and just pull up the quest screen.
Yeah, this is insane.
See all those question marks on the right? Each one of those is collectible.
Yeah.
So the top one's mini golf. The one below that I think is the Coliseum. The one below that I don't know. The one below that is...
One of them is just the guy who will find batteries for you, so that's fine.
That's all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, but yeah, each one of those is like a mini game or something else you do, and it gets to be a lot.
Yeah.
And you see it. There's like 4 different ones of these with 2 sets of them.
Right. Which we
rough.
can't show the second set yet to show off how it is really similar. They just change a few structural things, change the aesthetic, maybe make it a little bit harder. In the case of one level, the second visit was the good version.
Right. Yeah, that
In the
happens
case of
sometime.
another level, it was not. Distinctly. Yes, you can customize her colors. You use the currency for that. Is it the sweets or the cakes? Do you
It's
remember?
the sweets.
Okay. So that means you would have to get that currency from doing a second visit, which I know we're not gonna stream a significant amount of this.
Oh no! I tried
My
to put a
God.
flag down earlier, and it's like, no, this thing is too small. You can't.
I'm sorry. We're not going to stream a huge amount of this, but we are definitely going to try to show off some of that stuff. I'm going to boot up my file on my system after we play enough of this fresh one, just so people get introduced to the game. Mm-hmm. And then I can, take us to whatever.
Trying it again, guys. This time it's gonna work out. Because when it works out, it feels good.
Uh-huh.
You get to cheese it.
You're creeping forward, my man.
Yeah, I am.
Also,
Here we go.
yeah, all you have to do. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there it is.
There you go. Too bad you're in a combat zone and can't checkpoint. And they have death lasers.
Yeah, they do. We're gonna try and escape the combat zone by going up here.
So since he's in a combat zone, he can't checkpoint. But now he's exited it, and as long as he gets to flat ground with enough space, he can actually throw a checkpoint down. Do you just have 4 flags, or do you have to find them in the level? Oh, you have 3 flags. The first flag is just the starting point for the level.
Right.
So now he can teleport not only to that flag he made, but when he dies, he'll also go back there. And he can, if he needs to, go to the flag he made and then just hit square to teleport back to the beginning of the level or any other flag he's put down.
Moving on.
Okay, there's the cake.
Yeah. But yeah, once you figure out this game's thing of almost always what you want to do is get high up in the level and then begin your search because it just means dropping down. Mm-hmm. And you can checkpoint, so you're good.
Oh, there's the end of the stage right over there.
Yeah, that's the end of level. Oh, not quite.
Well,
Bob's like, I'm not on.
Moving on.
not owned, yeah. Didn't happen.
I find the checkpointing system to be the most interesting thing in this game. Like, the most, like, wow, this is a really novel idea for how you control difficulty in a game.
Right.
Kind of feels like really giving the player interesting tools, right? And if they use them correctly, then the difficulty's not there.
Yeah.
Or the difficulty's majorly diminished. Man, Bob, if you had nailed that on the first time while jumping up, you would have beaten the trophy time.
Yeah, no, it was messed up.
Another thing I really like is the mid-air long jump. Like, if you had asked me, I never would have said 3D platformers need to have a long jump in midair. But when I realized this game had that, I was like, I really do love this. This is so good.
Wait, no, that's the worst level in this area. I'm not
I'll do it.
Okay,
I'll do
go for it.
Because I've been talking and you've been playing. We can trade off a little bit.
But yeah, it's one thing that you expect from a game like this, where it feels a lot like Mario 64. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it has deliberate structural references to Mario 3D games. It has a whole stage, like a minigame thing, that is from Sunshine. It's
Right.
the floodless platforming challenge, the first one from Sunshine. But what were you going to say?
Ledge grabs are not in this game. You may see something where it looks like I'm approaching something weird, but it's literally, you cannot ledge grab. So keep that in mind at all times.
Oh, this was the level you were talking about on the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one I really do not like in this first set.
I think I liked the second version.
It changes it up enough to be interesting, but it's still like, I was trying to do the bird, and that made it a lot worse.
Oh. Yeah, I beat this before getting any powers.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I got the one power, the hook shot.
Right, yeah, I didn't come back here, and I didn't start doing any of the repeat stuff until the end of the game. Or what I thought should have been the end of the game.
Yeah, that's accurate. Real quick, can you read that?
Oh, yeah.
Panelist?
The panelists subscribe tier 1 for 3 months. Nice. Very cool to stream. Very cool stream to pass the time on my 13-hour Friday shift. No!
That's rough. That's really rough.
Good luck, man.
Well, I'm glad we can help with that.
Right, I've been there.
I've been there a lot, actually.
Yeah, you were getting to November when you know, everything goes into it's Black Friday.
Time to die. Mariah Carey has escaped her tomb.
Yeah, she's
her infinite prison.
Escaped her tomb to make all workers suffer.
To open her mouth and sing the song that ends the world. So I'm gonna plant this down. You know what? We're gonna try for a trophy time.
Oh, okay.
I may have already fudged a little bit to not end up in a zone where I'll get it, but we're gonna try.
Marco says, are we discussing games that need more eyes on them? I'm going to plug Unbeatable, a pretty nice indie rhythm game that's in development.
Feel free.
Demo on Steam. Neat. I might give it a shot. I think they're doing another one of those indie nightmare weeks next week, because I saw one game say like, we're in this indie expo. It's like, I have to play a lot of demos.
See, this is funny because, you know, our channel's always done that sort of thing more than some of the other channels, like, from people who associate with us, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, here I go. So, like, Fight Night just announced... Fight Night with a K. Just announced its release date.
Yes!
We did our quick play of Fight Night with a K 4 years ago on our channel. Yep, me fucking around ever so slightly,
no!
ruined. That's the speed they want you to go at for these trophy times.
Oh yeah, these trophy times seem to be set by speedrunners. Like,
a little bit, yeah.
Leading months up to this, there was a speedrun like trial thing that he was releasing as a demo. Like, were those just stages, just so you can figure out times that were insane?
I'm on to you.
Yeah, 4 years, Kevinator. 4 years. When we looked it up, I was freaking out. You get to hear that on Big Think where I'm like, wait, how long ago was that video?
See, it's funny because the most fucked up thing about this, that Fight Night Quick Play is a perfect freeze frame of GigaBoots pre-Mega Man Maker by 1 week.
Yeah.
It's 10 days before our first Mega Man Maker video drops. So basically no one who follows the channel even now watched that video. It was only 300 or so views.
Yeah, it was definitely during that time of like, man, yeah, we're gonna have to stop doing the channel.
Yeah. Oh, you could probably catch that in the tone,
yeah,
too.
there's probably a bit of that feeling, like, in the video itself. Oh, no!
And now this
You don't
run's
have a
ruined.
flag. You're just doomed. You're dead.
Well, I don't have time to plant the flag. In fact, most of the time I went over was me planting the flag because it takes about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It takes a substantial amount of time.
Yeah, they do plan that out. I was like, no, it's flags for cowards.
Uh-huh.
That video brought Fight Night to my attention, says Thunderhawk.
Cool.
Nice.
Hey, Thunderhawk. Yeah, no, Fight Night's really cool. I've been excited for it for 4 years, occasionally thinking about it and going, I hope that wasn't canceled.
Yeah, I was talking about a few weeks ago. I played that noir first-person shooter.
Yes, I know which one you're talking about. I forget its name.
Yeah, it had a lot of melee combat. I thought it was going to be like Fight Night, but noir. I was completely wrong. That game is just kind of boring.
Yeah, it's definitely not Fight Night, but noir.
Fallen Aces, yes.
Yes. Yeah, and that member of our fan base did the Fallen Aces edit. That was really funny. I was like, dude, I just spent a fucking hour trying to find you. And here I find out you're following me on fucking Twitter. I'm trying to look it up, and you have an Instagram, and it's just like, I don't use Instagram. Do they have a Twitter? I'm searching around, and then it's like, they follow me. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know there was something that was happening with the Fight Night creators, but I was never clear on what.
Okay, here we go. Got to get this on my first try.
You got this, Dan. We all believe in you. This is the easy version of it, after all. Oh, sorry, Dan. Time's ruined.
Oh, no.
You did it. There's a part of getting everything in the game is getting every one of those, which is insanity.
That is true. There is a reward for getting literally everything in this game. Watch, the leaderboard's gonna be me and me. Nope, I'm in second place though, so I beat my other score substantially. Am I friends with my other account? Yes. Okay, so it was 4 seconds slower over there.
Oh, I did not set one here somehow. What? That doesn't seem right. Because right, I wouldn't be on your friends list for this account.
No, you would not.
Because we got this game so early, I was seeing me and you in the top 5 people every level.
That makes sense. I screen capped it a couple of times. I'm like, look at me, I'm so good at this game, man, is it out? I'm the best in the world, baby.
Well, that sucks, Miss Spade. Hopefully they fix some of that before to get Fight Night to release.
I can come over here and the boss will just shit talk me.
Yes. I was wondering if you can just miss this entirely. Because you can just do all the turfs and they just start.
Yeah, I think I did that one time. I can't remember when.
Little shrimp here on holiday or what?
Nope. Here to kick your butt.
Are you saying a shrimp fried this rice?
Good luck with that. Ain't gonna get a brawl until you convince my gang. So, if you want to tussle, impress me. Snatch up some of them batteries.
So yeah,
You
and
know,
then it just says, hey, go get 7 batteries.
It's really funny that there's like an explanation once for getting batteries. And then the rest of the time it's like, why are these batteries? It's almost like he thought of the thing to unlock part of the level using something you charge up, but then didn't want to use that within the level at all. It's very strange.
I thought the batteries were really strange, especially since it's flipped there.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why.
Yeah,
That bugged me the whole game too.
Yeah, but in the pause menu, it's the correct way.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like I may have disliked this level a little bit more than the last one.
I know I had some issue with it, but it wasn't.
Now I'm
as much as the last
proficient enough where, it should pose no problem. I don't know if we're setting a trophy time.
Right. Yeah, we gotta get that cake so we can get those mods.
Well, that's fine. We'll just visit the level twice. Once for the
yeah.
trophy.
Yeah.
That's completionist mindset at work there, my friend.
This level aesthetic reminds me of Bug Fables, another game that's also speedrunner core. Oh, is that? I had no idea, because that's like Paper Mario core, isn't it? So, like, you have these in the middle of a speedrun. Like, why?
Yeah,
Like,
I think it really detracts from the vibe there.
I don't get it. Like, you clearly like Mario. Mario never locks you in a combat room.
In
Almost
64,
never.
it does it like 3 times maybe, but that's because it's a boss, not...
Right, yeah. Boss is
Usually
separate from, like, here, fight these enemies you've seen 100 of.
There are some stars that are like the bullies. We talked about that earlier.
like the bullies. But yeah, like, it's not every single stage.
Yeah, whereas this is virtually every single stage has a combat zone. Meaning you have to beat all these enemies in order to escape. Oh.
Yeah, it's one of those where they
where
break
one of them
after
breaks it, and
Oh, well, he fell out. It's fine.
yeah, and that's another thing with this. Like, I've won so many battles just standing.
Oh, yeah, no, there have been so many times I was like, well, that combat stone's already... I'm going to jump out, and you guys kill each other on accident.
Yeah, that is the easiest way to do this, actually. So I already beat this level.
Nice.
I hope that got me a trophy time. That was really efficient.
That was very efficient. There you go.
There we go.
Yay.
So on my first playthrough, I only got two
Moving on.
trophies. I didn't realize there would be a trophy on a PlayStation trophy for getting all the in-game trophies.
Yeah, that seems insane.
And now I'm like, oh boy. But yeah, overall, it feels weird to spend so much time in so few aesthetics for a level. Because each world looks largely the same. So we're talking 14 levels that are all Mad Max pig pillars.
Yeah. Yeah, and then when you unlock the second trip, it's not that much different. Usually it looks worse. Like, usually do some visual filter that makes it harder to see.
Yeah, that happens that happens most of the time, I believe.
Which is like, why? It looks different, sure, but it's not good.
So the blue pellets are push. The red pellets are one-hit kills. You do not have a health bar in this game.
No.
Which is fine. I actually think that's neat. It does, however, mean when they want to be difficult, it becomes one-hit kill city.
Yeah. Yeah. Boss fights are really bad.
I did it.
You did
I
it.
hit a button, they died.
You killed
I'm such
pigs.
a champion.
How could you do this, Dan? You're such a terrible person.
So, it clearly showed that open up. But I can't make it to the ceiling there, can I?
I don't remember.
I don't think that's the point.
Yeah.
I think
it's a button.
Oh, it's a button. Okay.
We're not getting the
And then that-
speed run time on this one, guys. I'm sorry.
Probably not. Some of them are lighter than the others. Some are more reasonable. Here, we can do some tactics to speed this up.
Yes. But yeah, I think a lot of the, just the way the game controls and feels is really neat. I just wish that the content made for it was better.
Yeah, absolutely. Because some levels are really disappointing. They're, not fun. I think the city... by the way, Bob, after we recorded the podcast, I ran into what the name of the city was. It's New Neo City.
New Neo City, okay.
Which is the Japan-inspired city. So I fucked this up by not knowing where I'm going here. Oh, is it this one? Okay.
Xusto Cage says, happy to hear your input. I'm pretty interested and it'll probably check it out despite certain concerns. Not every game can be a Daxter, I suppose. The way you phrased that was like, is Celestial Cage saying they made the game?
That would be unreal.
That would be unreal.
That would be the craziest thing, since it's like, yeah, one of the biggest... I held up instead of triangle because I'm running on 2 hours of sleep. I can platform efficiently, but I'll totally forget up versus triangle for setting a flag versus recalling. But that would be the craziest thing, since, yeah, GigaBoots' biggest producer ever, the one who's the first name at the end of every bumper for the last several years, is one of the critical people behind Proton. And I'm like, fucking what?
Yeah, that's still crazy.
That's crazy.
How's the soundtrack as a whole, at least? It's pretty weak.
It's one of the most disappointing parts of the game.
Yeah, unfortunately.
If I were to rank the parts of the game I'm disappointed in order of, most disappointing to least, I think it would go soundtrack, structure of the game, plot.
Yeah, plot is really, really light and weak.
Yeah.
It's weird that there's so little to the second trip. Yeah, that's how I feel too. It's very strange. But yeah, a lot of times the soundtrack is like this, just sort of really subtle.
Yeah, they put a filter on it too, and it's like, you already didn't have a huge sound going here, right?
Right.
So it's kind of crazy that you would then filter it to be even more dampened.
But yeah, I think that the game would be way better if they didn't have as steep of requirements to finish it.
I don't know what I'm looking at, do you?
No, it's a ball.
I think it's trying to show me something down there that the ball was...
Sometimes the camera cuts can be really annoying. A lot of times, I've died because of the way the camera cuts.
Yes.
A lot of times when you finish a combat zone, it'll move the camera without freezing the game.
It locks it up. You hear that sound of the... and then you can't move it. It just locks you into looking at this thing, and if you try to move it, it could actually get worse.
Yes. And I'm always trying to move it because I'm always moving the camera in these games.
Right.
I
mean,
it's
a platformer by and large. Managing the camera is something you have to do. Something I find interesting, though. I feel like it would have made more sense to have jump on the shoulders, because they're using shoulders for a lot of important functions in this game. But at the end of the day, they didn't put jump on a shoulder. It's real weird. The way it's structured, it kind of is... Wow.
Dwayne says, I like this trailer song. I hope the soundtrack was kind of like that. It's a lot like watered down versions of that song. That's how it feels.
Every hub has so many of the same leitmotifs that it's virtually the same song every time. Bob, I can't.
Oh, no. Can you, knock that back out?
No.
No?
I can't. It's stuck on the far side.
Oh, no.
I've had this sort of thing happen to me, even, where I've gotten stuck in between two panels of wood.
Yeah, that happens way too easily. Yeah.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, the way I would describe this game is, it has some really good game feel, basic game feel. There are some really neat levels. But when it comes to larger structure... Yeah, of course it saved it.
Yeah.
When it comes to larger structure in the game, as in... It wants you to beat every level twice, except for 6 of them. And some levels are huge. These are just the first turf.
Yeah, these levels are way shorter than they get.
There we go. It's frustrating and disappointing, and I feel like it really sucks the joy.
Yeah, because the plot completely stopped when you go to the second trips, too. So, since I waited till the end of the game to start doing those, it's there's just not going to be anything between zones. You'll do a whole 2 zones worth of areas to see no new plot.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I don't know what they were thinking with that.
I understand why they did the second trips.
It is a budget-efficient way to give more content.
Yeah.
For sure. They should just be extra, though.
Right.
It shouldn't be required.
The way I think about it, the way I feel about it, this is me heading back towards the way I came, I'm pretty sure. Yes. The way I feel about it is they should have been challenge levels. To get extra stuff. That way it's oh, cool, if I beat these, I get blank. Not, you have to beat almost all of these to beat the game.
Right. If this is how they locked up, cosmetics and things, sure, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine.
Then that would feel super rewarding. I haven't checkpointed in forever.
Luckily, there's not that much movement in this area, because there's been a lot of
most
down.
of my stuff was spent inside that building dealing with that fucking pig. Dealing more accurately with the bouncy spiky ball that would not be anywhere near where I could get a pig.
Dwayne, I don't think I've played No Straight Roads.
No, I haven't played that either. I was interested, but I did not.
Is this month going to be thematic, or are you going to chill and stuff? We'll see.
Well, we have the infamous goal.
We do.
I don't even know if that'll be this month if we hit it. Probably not.
This reminds me I never finished the Hat in Time DLC. Yeah, I still need to play more Hat in Time.
Yeah, I really want to play that now that I have a PS5 and it should run.
Yeah, they did the update so it's running 60.
I appreciate this game runs well.
Yeah.
It's so nice to get indie games made on Unity now running well because the PS5's really fucking strong.
No theme month, November.
It's a really good theme. What's your theme? No.
No Straight Roads.
Oh, Hat isn't Unity? What is it then?
Moving on.
I thought.
Yeah, I think it's Unreal 3 or something weird.
No way.
Yeah, I think it ended up being something.
Whoa! Hey!
Yeah, you accidentally walked back in.
I walked backwards.
Slightly. I know.
Because I couldn't fucking see. 10 times Unreal Engine 4? Well, that's even better.
But yeah, I don't remember the movement feeling as good in Hat in Time as it does in this. But this Hat in Time I don't think has the combat stuff that this does.
Right.
Which weighs this game down
Moving on.
frequently.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure the music's better.
The baby. Baby?
Hello, it's your local sucker punch enjoyer contributing to another good month. Red Lightning is totally worth the worst story.
I mean, you're not wrong, Shibuya.
Oh my god!
You're not wrong.
I didn't even think Red Lightning itself was cool, so that was that extra story really did.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of Red Lightning.
Look,
Nothing says I'm a wicked badass
I have
tryhard.
scars of teenagers who love shadow lightning powers.
Yeah.
So I didn't need
that's-
anything else to activate
That's
that.
deeply scarred you for sure. Yeah, overall, I like this game. I do think $25 is a bit much, you know? Oh, no. Oh,
yeah,
no.
it's an easier sell 20.
When
it
you-
would,
when you
it
beat the
would have
game-
been $25 easy if it just didn't have.
If it had a fifth hub
Even if
and it didn't crush my balls.
Yeah, if it just didn't do this thing that it does, where you need to get 50 batteries, then I'd say $25. Sure, go for it. It's a fun little ride.
For me, if a game's above like 20, right? If it's 25 or 30, I would like to finish the game and not think they had way too little content for what they were going for here.
Yeah, that's always nice.
Thank you, Shibu, for the $10 donation.
Something tells me that they made the game bloated to justify the price in their minds. Possible.
I mean, I understand value for the dollar is really important to some people. And now the length of the game, right, is longer because of the way they structured it. And for some people, that'll be good.
yeah, but
I don't agree with it.
Yeah, I'm like,
At
it
all.
would be way smoother if that just wasn't required and that was extra stuff you could do to unlock some stupid secret thing.
I agree.
But yeah, they're saying Unreal 3 for Hat in Time, so
Okay, it is 3?
yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I was going to say that would have been really early for 4, but... So, Bob, hear this song?
Yeah.
Toe Jam and Earl.
Yeah.
I didn't mention that on the podcast, but I meant to.
So
Because
it explains why it's one of the better songs in the game.
it really is. I think it's got a really good beat. We talk about it on the podcast, but there is a song later in this that has like a very Pumpkin Hill vibe to it as it calmly raps and you explore. And I'm like, oh, this is great. That's another one of my favorite songs in this game.
Yeah.
I think there are about 4, maybe 5 songs that are really good. And aside from that, everything else kind of runs together at worst and is completely forgettable at best. Like every hub having the same thing.
Yeah.
Like it's leitmotif is one thing. It really just sounds like they changed the sound font, basically. Right?
Yeah.
It's beyond a riff that they incorporate into a larger and more different song. It is like we can visit some hubs so people know what I'm talking about, but it just runs together. But yeah, they want you to get so much. I don't think I would ever replay this whole game, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Of course, there's the trophy stuff. So in a sense, by trying to do that, you are replaying the whole game.
Yes. Oh man, you haven't set that flag down. I'm scared.
I didn't realize there was just a wrong one of these platforms to land on.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Because
yeah,
it didn't
doesn't
time
line
out
up.
at all. Wait, where am I going? I thought I was...
Piece of cake, piece of candy, in the middle. No? Okay. Oh, it's a button. I was like, I see something. Wow, is that the same? It sounds so much like the sound clip that Rig uses.
Yes, I'm glad you agree. I thought I only thought that because I was damaged.
But yeah, every time it would pop up, which it pops up constantly.
Oh, yeah. Nonstop.
Just kept thinking it. Sounds like a microwave, says Pleochromatic. I'm not sure what that was in response to.
Your microwave goes, wow, after you finish microwaving things? That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, wow. Name it Owen. Microwave Owen. instead of oven. Okay. So I blitzed through these levels pretty fast.
Yeah.
Hopefully that should result in us, like, getting to the boss. I can't remember. I think there's, like, one more.
Moving on.
She does not have enough voice splits. You'll hear her moving on 300 times in this game.
Yeah, I legitimately feel like I heard it 300 times. Okay, there is one more.
Ah, tight.
Yeah.
Do you know if you can redo boss fights?
I couldn't figure out a way to, but there might be.
Yeah, I was like, I would never want to. Boss fights are another super weak part of this game.
For anyone who's curious, this is not how I played the game the first time. One, because I wasn't that efficient at its platforming, obviously. And two, I 100%ed the game completely on the first hub before moving on at all. So that could not be further from what I'm doing right now.
Right.
But for this level, I will get cakes.
Okay, if you say so, man.
For one, I remember fairly well where they are.
Feel says the puppy power-esque fanfare she does kills me, and not in a good way.
Yeah, no, understandable.
I say the cruelest thing I say on Big Snake I've been told about this game.
Bob's like, I didn't think it was that cruel, but everyone went oof when I said it.
Yes. This girl does not have enough spunk? She doesn't sell it like all of this guy main characters do.
You know, I feel like the developer, if they tuned into the stream, which I don't know. We've had occasions in the past where Stealth, the developer, will be watching us play their game. I feel like if they were watching, Bob, they could have taken all the criticism up until that. That was the last one. They're gonna get us. They're gonna dox us.
Does she have Scrappy Doo energy?
A little bit. A little bit.
Feel is not wrong.
Feel actually owns this game. He bought it himself. Me and Bob got codes, so you can't trust us. You can only trust Feel.
Obviously.
Even though we're being critical, obviously we're full of it.
And yes, Age of Empires came out last week. I didn't know either. I'm a huge Age of Empires fan.
Yeah, I don't know how Bob didn't know. I could have sworn we were both just like, yeah, that's coming out.
We kept talking about it. It was like, it's going to be the first week of November. And for some reason, it's like, no, the 28th of October. I just didn't.
Did it occur to you that loops?
Yeah.
And pulls around to the next month? So this is a Mario 64 core spinning wheel with platforms that are geometrically simple, just like they are on that. And I was like, yeah, this person, you can tell very much from various things that they like Mario 64. You know, she's got her triple jump. There's various other things. Then you get to the minigame, the platforming minigame that is just the Floodless Challenge. The first one in Sunshine, and I went, holy shit. Nuts. Okay. Just to be safe.
Yeah, it was like, don't kill yourself. It's a cake finder.
Shit. I'm not owned. See? I didn't die at all.
No, of course not.
No. She was smiling when she turned into the ghost. That means I'm not owned. Oh, I didn't do it to the full height of my jump.
Moving on.
Occasionally there are weird things like that, like when you get the bird ability, which we will show off when we switch to my proper file.
Uh-huh.
When you get the bird ability, they really expect you to execute on the bird ability, which doesn't feel good at all.
Yeah.
To such an
I still feel like
I'm fundamentally approaching this wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, that bird ability just doesn't feel great, and I rather dislike the notion that I'm supposed to be excellent, like I'm supposed to excel at it, when it feels that bad. Yeah, I don't
remember.
I've got this one.
Yeah,
that's
no,
the worst
I have
part.
too. Like, what are we doing wrong?
I got this 2 days ago.
Did you just jump from here?
I don't know that I can make it that
I
distance.
think you can. I believe.
God, yeah, it's so weird. It's like height is the most important thing in this game because the long jump is so strong.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we're gonna go take that boss on.
Oh yeah, I played Tunch for a quick play No. So for the podcast, it might have been last summer. It might have been this summer. I don't remember. It all blurs. Probably last summer, though.
You to pull it off.
Time to kick his butt.
Nice, Sam Blue Hawk.
Puppy power! You
Um,
always wanted a platform where you play as girl Scrappy Doo, right? Let alone
Beams
any
power.
Scrappy Doo.
Bet this'll help you with the
Beeps power! Check this out. I bet this will help you in the fight.
So you get one of these at each boss fight.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 4 of them total.
Yeah.
This a challenge?
I think the grappling is really bad.
I don't hate it as much as the bird. I totally understand where you're coming from. It targets terribly.
Yeah, it targets terribly, and you can't integrate it with jumps or anything. I think something's really funny and broken if you hold the grappling hook on an item like that. Sometimes it'll break the pressure pads and be like, yeah, you did it.
Yes.
God, no, Scrappy Doo. I'm sorry, Stan Bluehawk. You're here for Scrappy Doo.
At least I hope you are, because that's what we're doing.
Even official media hates Scrappy Doo.
And
Yeah.
that's great, honestly.
Yes, it's so good that
that's
they
how you know
understand. Like,
some part of society is progressing.
This. You actually managed to get me to do
I'm gonna
it.
watch it this time because my first time through, I was like, "This is the worst boss fight in the game."
Well, ain't gonna be much of a duel.
Maybe you'll on a revisit
So big, guy.
where we all understand all the mechanics. It'll be fine.
You're gonna regret this, shrimp.
Why would I regret shrimp? It's tasty.
Yeah.
And then you just rip it off. They're still depending on you being really fresh at the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if he hits just that, you dead. Instant death.
Yeah, the red glowing part. So, okay, this song, of all the songs of the game, is the most DJ McPee pants.
Yeah, it is.
I was like, this is killing me. That's Aqua Teen.
Yeah, it's Aqua Teen's musician.
Yes.
He's a spider, but comes back as other things.
So the first boss pounds the ground and it falls out like the final Bowser fight.
That's how you know things have escalated.
I think that's really good. Oh, I thought I could get over in time.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're dead.
So if you look in the upper left, it automatically checkpoints during boss fights. So that way you just restart at that phase.
Luckily. Don't reference MC McPee, man. Why not? His music is terrible, but that's why he's great.
It's terrible. It's horrible. He's a spider with a diaper from hell. Or in hell, because he died, I think.
Yeah, they killed him. Oh, thanks for subscribing with Prime, Evil Lucario. Says,
Thanks,
hey,
Evil Lucario.
Hey, Bob and Dan. Dan and Bob, whichever. Thanks for the amazing content. Hope you're enjoying the game.
Okay, so I ripped off the last piece. I think we're good now. Okay, and then it's like, hey, run away. And I'm like, okay.
One day I need to watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force just for the understand the deep references. Yeah, no,
It's an experience.
it is. Every episode's got at least one thing that's very funny. And each episode's only 15 minutes.
That one where Carl drives VR himself insane is a lot.
Yes. Yeah, why do you look away?
Yeah, why did I look
Why would
away
you
at
ever
that
look
enemy
away?
that I have to aim at in order to hit? Once again, if she just had an attack where she swiped in front of her, that would make this game flow a lot faster.
Yeah. Or if she just instantly shot the hand out.
Instead of needing to charge it.
Yeah.
Well, even still, even if I did that, I would often look away, right?
Yes.
If I could just walk in a direction and hit the attack button.
A lot of times, like, chat's not noticing it because you know what to do.
Yeah.
You would have no idea those things appear and you need to get off that platform or you'll die. Unless
yeah.
you read the thing on the left, which only pops up with a small audio cube of, hey, Beebs.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
like you
it's
don't
like-
you don't get a voice clip, so it feels a lot like the Dynasty Warriors games where they didn't dub them. It's just like, oh, why didn't you pay attention to that vital battle information that you couldn't read? Yeah, the number one way to beat this boss is to just try to get the pigs to run into his explosions, which kill them instantly.
Right.
But just trying to do that ends up with you dying to your own desperate flex. So I did this boss really well. We're on the last of the last phase.
This is where I died one time, and I was just super upset because I was like,
I imagine
you were supposed to. I was supposed to know to do that. This
So
is
this
like
would-
the succubus fight in DMC. The DMC. It is a lot like that.
It did remind me of AAA boss fights, like from 7th Gen, and that's not a compliment. Also, one of the problems is long jumps. You can't do the hook shot out of them.
Yeah, you can't hook
And
shot
since-
out of anything except jumping regular. Do a jump, double jump, a long jump, anything. You can't hook shot.
I had a little bit of trouble hook shotting that.
Yeah, so
Because I
hopefully
was
you don't
throwing
die.
fists. Okay, yeah, I did it just in time.
Okay.
So I did that really well.
Yeah.
But I've beaten this game.
You're right.
On my first try, I definitely died at this boss something like 8 or 9 times. And each time I didn't feel like I learned an immense amount.
And once you know what to do, it's just like, yeah, that's a very specific thing. I need to do exactly just that.
Yeah, once again, 7th Gen AAA boss fights.
Yes.
I
And that's
Fredo, and I'm leader of the
what they are.
now.
Oh, did you now? How very kind of Fredo.
Wait, what? No, like I actually did become their leader.
Okay.
That happened off screen.
Very funny, everyone. You totally got me. Well, I guess I'll catch you later. Oh, grand leader of the Apocalypsergians.
You okay, Beebs?
Yeah, totally.
All right. Well, I've got a plan. Now that you've beaten Fredo, we can head back to Porktown and check out the Armada Givin turf next. Or you could check out what's changed in the Apoca Desert now that you're the chief. Each zone even has a new battery for you to grab.
You should probably do that. They're essentially new levels. I hate that. In parentheses, is like, because they're not.
Nice. Let's continue kicking butt, Midgie.
Okay, so we're going to go back to one of the levels now that I've done them all. So we can show off Take Two. I'm trying to remember what was like one of the final ones I did. You know what? We'll just do Flower Field. I like that you can select it once
Yeah,
you've beaten
thank
it once.
God.
I don't want to keep running to these things. So
No.
now there are 50 sweets in each level. So it's a lot more normal collectathon. And there's another battery at the end of the level.
And now everything's got a heavy red fog on it, so it's harder to see.
And this isn't the only level, the only hub that just puts a fog filter on.
No.
Yummy.
I feel like they could have... Like, even if they got to do a sequel, I feel like they could easily improve this game. Like, there's so much you
Yeah.
could do to really let this get a 9 or a 10.
I hope that this does well enough for them to keep making stuff. Like, I'd love to see what they do next. Because I don't think this game is terrible or anything. Like, I still enjoy a decent bit of it. It's just...
It has
got
a
all
lot
these
of
weird
problems.
yeah.
Especially on Switch, where it runs real bad. But that's the Switch for you. I cannot blame the developer.
Moving on. You hear moving on so many times.
As Bob said, it's like 300.
Yeah.
And that's not even... I don't think that's an
Why is that her
exaggeration.
catchphrase?
I don't know. Because you can use that phrase either way. You know, moving on, like, hey, up and forward. Or moving on as in I'd rather not. So we're gonna
Now, I'm
checkpoint
trying to
right
remember what Shantae's catchphrase is. It's something really silly.
ass.
That's it.
Yeet.
This game needs the power of the PS5. Yeah, it does.
It does actually, because every game deserves.
Yeah,
the power
Ret
of
to go.
Oh, does she say that?
Yeah, that's her thing.
Oh, that's funny. Nom nom nom. Uh-huh.
Strawberry.
Oh no. Why did I buy sweets? Tosh is going to eat my sweets. Yeah. Yeah, both of those are mine. You can have them. No. No.
Is you can see, this level is not that different.
No, it's really not.
Like, I wanted to give them a benefit of the doubt, but no, it's really not. Ret to go is so lame it rolls back to being cool. A little bit. It is that. Oh no.
One hit kill.
Eh.
So those bats, if you look closely, had spikes strapped to them.
Yes, the pig did. He ran at you and he killed you instantly.
I guess they're pigs with wings? Is that what's up?
Think
because
so?
they fly, I thought they were bats because they look kind of batty.
Right,
because
think...
bats also have a pug nose sort of deal.
But I think the one on the ground was actually the one that killed you with his spikes.
Would Kino's asking us, Kino, I'm going to say Kino because there are two N's. Would we recommend this game? I think it's complicated.
Yeah.
I think 25 is a lot for this game because what I'm trying to drive home is that the end of it really does just feel soul crushing.
Right.
It feels like you stop having fun with it and you have to engage with levels that maybe you weren't the biggest fan of twice. And yeah, it's weird. I love 3D platformers, but they didn't nail it.
Right. Like I also have a hard time recommending it, but I think that it's got enough neat stuff. It's just I don't know if it is $25 worth.
So
if you have enough disposable income where you just aren't even worried about it,
then
probably,
maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. This is just a thing I'm going to leap towards and land on.
Yeah.
See, because it's
you can skip all of this if you have the bird, though.
How would I know? I've never tried this level with the bird.
Yeah, that's how
Even now, I do not have the bird. The bird is the power from the third world.
It's the
third.
Oh, third, because the fourth one is useless. It's absolutely the most disappointing
I was so bummed out. I was really hoping that would become a thing I could use for going back to levels, and then you get it, and you're like, no.
Yeah, I was like, well, maybe it'll be a butt pound or something like that, because she doesn't get one.
No.
Which feels weird. Like, there's no quick way back to the ground.
Yeah. Did you want to go to the second hub to sort of show off that aesthetic before we load up the other file and just jump around doing mini games and whatever?
Birdless. Yes.
Moving on.
But yeah, just like Bob said, I wouldn't say I hate this game. I don't dislike this game. I would say largely I'm just disappointed.
Her Mario 64 triangle jump is hilarious. Yes, of just spin.
Yes. Neat. The gate to the second turf is open. Here we, Somebody's yelling their lungs out. The Demon Soccer Golf Challenges are officially up, and who's the ultimate player? So Bob, you hate this?
Yes, I hate this immensely. This is like mashing together all of the things that I dislike in the game.
Ha 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 ha! What's so funny? Imagining you failing at Demon Soccer Golf. Of course, see, Bob just dislikes it because she called him right then and there. She was just like, this guy's gonna suck. Ha 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 ha! Are you kidding me? I freaking rule at Demon Soccer Golf. See, that's me.
What's the name?
Oh yeah, prove it, shrimp. Oh, it's on, princess.
What's the name of that Comedy Central animated show from like 10 years ago?
Are you talking about...
We did a quick play of the game.
Ugly Americans.
Yeah, Ugly Americans.
Yeah.
This person, none of your main cast.
Everyone seems like they came from a different show.
Yes.
The closest to you is Midgie, the Kappa.
For sure. But the specific one you're talking about for
yes.
Demon Golf looks like she's from
Ugly Americans.
Ugly Americans.
I don't even know what happened there visually.
You push around this ball with your physics-based stuff, and it feels horrible. And then it falls off, and you want to kill someone.
Moving on. Yes, we bought that and downloaded it for the Series X launch stream.
Yes.
I love our launch streams.
Yeah.
Our launch streams were really great content. If only we could get away with doing weird variety content like that more regularly, because that was insane. So the idea here, Bob, is that you just quickly shoot the hook shot. Don't charge it.
Don't charge it.
Just connect with it, and it will stop the momentum. Like so.
Wow. Kind of.
Well, if it has too much momentum, it won't be enough. So then... So then... There we go. See, the thing is you pull it really strong, but you're in the way.
Uh-huh.
So what that is good for, the actually powered up hook shot, what it's good for is like, one moment, moving things slightly, like just to make sure they get in position and don't fly off insanely.
Right.
I think that'll... Nope. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was okay with doing this challenge. I totally get being frustrated at it because there was the goal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to switch files. I'm going to jump over to my PS5 account.
Hey, AXM. The game's really mixed.
Yeah.
Really mixed. I love the art style and a lot of the way the movement feels, but a ton of other things are just like, why is it like this?
Like, my trophy's not working.
God, they're still not working?
Yeah, my other account's working fine now.
I thought that when you took it to offline mode, it started working.
Yeah, when I take it offline, it works, but I put it back online.
That's so weird. Eurodan, yep.
There's an indie biopunk FPS. Rot Flash, been watching the Death Row. I'm just happy. I'm just happy that Fight Night's coming out.
Yeah.
I've been really excited for that. So I think like maybe I'm going to DM the dev or something else to try to get early access to that so we can cover it on a big thing.
That'd be neat.
Because otherwise it might fall through the cracks, a big thing.
See how she was also saying that's a lot to collect in the file we just started, and she's still like...
She's still 14 hours and 20 minutes later just saying that as I've gotten 56% of the stuff in the game and beaten it.
Uh-huh.
Because it doesn't just count the batteries. It also counts the cake and the cartridges and the sweets, of which I have less than a third of the sweets. The photo hut, the arcade thing, the weird trials.
What's that thing between the... What is the trials?
You haven't talked to that guy?
I haven't talked to that guy,
Oh,
no.
my God.
I never
Okay,
even found him.
We're going to go talk to that guy. We're going to go talk to that guy because that guy is
that's still a blank dark thing in my thing. I was like, I wonder where that guy is. Oh, well, I'm trying to beat this game. I've hit the end of where the story was, and it's been 3 hours.
Yeah, and that feels terrible. And, you know, you're not even close still.
Yeah,
like you've got hours to go.
Yeah, I do have hours to go. I'm going to use the chop to get the free
get the guy steal batteries.
Yeah, the free batteries.
Because they're not free. You're paying currency for them.
Yeah. Wait, so is this why Playtonic published it? Oh no.
Yeah, that is a reasonable assessment. Okay, let me see. It should be this one right here, Bob.
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay, I was like, I think I've been in this one, but all right, I believe you.
It's not this one. I'm trying to remember who's in here. Yeah, that's the pet shop. You know what? Let's show off the pet shop.
The pet shop is pretty cool.
You'll know I have this really cool gecko on my head. And let me see if I remember the button. There we go. Yep. I can take selfies with the gecko.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Oh, also there were filters. I should. Okay, except for right now. Wait, there we go. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, there's your Game Boy filter. Or sorry, Game Demon. Yep. It's tail time.
It's tail time. And yeah, we can buy more little animals to sit on my head, like this crab, or this mouse, or this bunny.
Or a skull.
Or a skull that says Ekum Bokum.
Oh, does it? Oh, God.
Nobody knows what this blocky skull is from. Ekum Bokum.
Huh. There you go. There's your banjo.
It's okay. Playtonic published this. Ergo, legit.
Come on, at least call it Nintendo. This feel.
They're like, no, we're too scared. Burb. Okay. But I like the gecko, so we're sticking with the gecko.
So-called free thinkers when they see a gecko. Yeah, crap with a gun. A lot of people just went Gex crazy there for a moment.
They were Gex maniacs? Is that what you're...
they became Gex maniac.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We have to put down chat. There we go. It's up here.
Ah.
Okay, Bob. So you never talked to this guy?
No, I never seen this room.
I should have gone here on the other file.
I see candy. Gexaholic.
Slowly pops in the water below. Those aren't the ones you're handing out to me, are they? What lollipops? The ones in the water. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna go.
I like that the gecko shows up down there. I didn't expect that at all.
Yes,
Like,
no,
on your
that's
chat
really
window.
good.
Yeah, no, Skateboard feels terrible. Absolutely, I would never play it. Like that level.
Yeah, it's
So this is
unfortunate.
nowhere near that. Let's just be clear. Not like that at all. Oh, is this a Kickstarter room?
I assume.
Why is there a weird raccoon man? I guess, you know,
Because
furries have lots of money.
Yeah.
I get it.
where the heck am I? Ah, and how did you get here as well? What do you mean? I was always here. No, you weren't. You were right behind me in the other room. Why do you have a crazy portal in your room anyway? Doesn't everyone? No. Huh. Anyway, this is the Hall of Champions. The what now? And the amazing heroes who beat my epic trials. You're epic. Ugh, you're a nightmare. Thank you.
Wait, his smile is pasted on.
Oh,
like
yeah.
It's literally a piece of
Yeah,
paper.
no,
That's pretty good.
I really like him. The first time you meet him, he's like, call me Mr. Mint. And they're like, you're just a lollipop. And if you look, you can see the part of the stick
yeah.
that they ripped off. And they're like, no, I'm Mint. Trust me. Please don't taste me and find out. And their whole thing is they're offering you other sweets for beating their trials. And it's just like, oh, all
Well,
right.
I could do some of these to earn points to use to buy batteries.
Yeah,
to try and reduce.
I haven't actually tried any of the trials. One moment. Give me 1 second. Yeah, terminal.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you can see,
20. Yeah, that's 20. Not bad. Unless these are horrible.
yeah, it's just tape. He just has a taped on mouth. She's like, is your mouth taped on? And he's like, no.
Oh.
So yeah, this is the extra challenge missions.
Okay.
This is what you consider the normal challenge mission stuff in this game. But then there's the second visit on every single level.
Yeah, I feel like there are enough of these side things in the town where you do not need to require those second visits on levels. You might not even need to make them.
Yeah.
Maybe only a few. Oh, no. Wow. Oh, is this a Mario Sunshine level?
Oh, you want to see the Mario Sunshine level? One moment.
Yeah, we can go there.
I'm going to show them
You can
the Mario
warp right to
Sunshine
it,
level.
even.
Yeah. Wait, can I?
Pretty sure. Pretty sure it's on the list.
A lot of things are on the list, but not...
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, you beat it. I did.
Yeah, I beat it on this file. I didn't beat it while you were watching. So here's blatantly the first platforming challenge without FLUDD from Mario Sunshine.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen that before. Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, it's blatant. It's very funny. Difference is here I get poisoned.
Yeah, the poison
you have to
mechanic is
spin.
so weird.
It sucks.
It's like, why did you even put this in, man? I don't get you.
Why are you doing this?
Wow.
Yeah, we're in a rig stream.
Yeah. You could also bird across all this.
You can... Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I did it without the bird.
Yeah.
I think. Maybe I didn't.
I figure. I mean, I tried this without the bird when I first got it. Because I got it super early. And it was like, I'm not good enough at the game to do this.
Whoa, it did that thing.
Yeah, you can get caught on ledges in a super weird way and just
Yes.
stuck.
So even though I landed, since it was on an edge, it considered me as still in a state of falling. Mm-hmm. Even though I wasn't vertically descending. So it just kept me in the bat form, which is your double jump.
Your poison in this game without health. Yeah, if the poison slowly fully
Covers the
covers
screen.
view.
Yeah.
But if you keep doing the spin move, you
You can
lose.
see I'm working it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, aim for the center of the star is what I learned. except for this,
Yeah,
where
like
they intentionally position it so that way you can't get the depth.
you're right. Yeah, it's really frustrating. But now that I have the bird, I'd probably get that without too much worries. The bird gives you so much longer.
Yeah, I haven't used the bird. I really should, but
yeah, when I was using the bird to just like accent some of my jumps like that, I didn't hate it that much. It's when it's like, yeah, do a gliding statement.
Do a really perfect jump and then glide from the height of that and hit this vent correctly, and yeah, that's when it's like, ugh.
Wow, this is almost 1-to-1 sunshine level. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Bird.
The cool thing is you can bird out of a double jump hover.
Yeah, which feels broken. Like in a way that they seem hesitant to give you broken things on other stuff. Like the grappling hook doesn't work out of double jumps. The wheel doesn't work out of most things either.
And now I have to do combat room at the end of this platforming challenge.
Why?
Oh, I died from the poison. I think I died from the poison. I didn't see anything hit me, and I think I knocked both of the enemies that could kill in that match off the thing. So I think it's coming across, like, now that we've shown enough of this game, exactly.
Yeah, the weirdness. Like,
yeah.
There's so many things I want to like about it, but just like, no, I'm going to be bad.
Yeah, I like a lot of things about this game, but it is just really disappointing, personally.
Yeah.
I really do hope they make a second one or a second platforming type game, because I don't necessarily love the world, especially after I feel like they underdevelop it throughout the entire game.
Yeah, the plot hardly exists. It's very strange. She just keeps going like, yeah, I'm gonna do the thing where I beat all the demon turfs.
Jesus, Tosh. Bad timing, really bad timing. Oh my god. Okay. Time for backup.
The poison color hurts my eyes. Yeah, it's meant to.
It's egregious.
Yeah. They have insta-kill spikes embedded in them.
Yeah. The thing was, the other time, I pretty sure I killed both of them that could do that. So I think the poison, if it fills the whole screen, can actually kill you.
Probably. Yeah. It's even color combat zone. Yeah, of course. They know what it is. Something went wrong.
I had this happen on my normal playthrough, too.
I've never seen that.
I think it's trying to take advantage of the... Well, then again, my system is having weird issues. Let me Google this real quick. I'm going to Google what type of problem that is.
Yeah, I bet it's trying to do that
leaderboard thing on the
stuff.
PS2. PS5, sorry.
Yeah, I was like...
I was trying to remember numbers here while I'm talking to you. Unable to connect to the server. The service may be undergoing maintenance.
Huh. Yeah, I feel like this needs a leaderboard. Like, leaderboards aren't bad for a game like this. They can be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy the trophy time thing.
Yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle.
There you are, number 2. I did not beat this, so you can't look at me. Any other, like, regular level, you could see that. But no.
But no. So, Bob, we're going to go check out some of the other zones.
Sure.
Let people see them. Which one do you want to do? We're going to do first trip on whatever we do.
Tick Turf 2 is pretty good, but we could go to 3 just to show off the city. I don't really care. Any of them.
Okay. I like Turf 2.
Yeah, it might be the best.
It's so different from every level we've shown so far.
Right.
It
really did
whatever.
Give me some hope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Let's go to
because, well, every level we've shown so far has been from Hub 1. Sorry, Turf 1.
Yeah, this is the level boots up and says you need to collect 3 keys. So it feels different immediately.
Yeah.
And look how big and open this is.
Yeah, this is a big and open area, whereas Hub 1 was very linear and platforming challenges. This is more exploratory, which is interesting. And visually a lot nicer.
Yes.
Like in every way.
Yeah, I think this game was made in order. That's my...
Yeah, it kind of feels like it. Kind of.
Oops. Oh, gotta do the box thing again.
But yeah, here's the thing, Bob. If we don't play Call of Duty on stream, no one in the world will play the new Call of Duty. And no one will know what's in it.
Yeah, nobody will know.
And we'll just lose that. It was trying to show you the door.
The door? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was trying.
I've beaten this game. I don't know.
That's the key. There you go. Good job. What if it has Adler too? No.
There's no way.
If it has Adler too, and I'm seeing all these reviews saying the campaign's bad, I'm gonna be upset. Because any campaign with Adler's a good campaign if he's Adler.
I keep saying. Let me see. Yeah, we can't really use the wheel too much in this area.
No, not really. New Neo City's much better for showing that off. This boss, by the way, was the boss that makes the Switch version run at 20 frames per second.
Trying to remember what the boss of this area is. Oh, the crab, yeah.
Yeah, and you do like a race.
Yeah, that was probably the best boss because it felt more like use the mechanics to have a boss fight than here's your cinematic 7th gen boss fight.
With this combat, that's not fantastic.
Yeah.
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 Vanguarder's World War II would be Adler's dad, or as we like to call him,
Dadler.
We've got a job to do, son. Or as, you know, if they were on Mega 64, it'd be like, hey, son, we got a job to do.
I forgot about the doll, honestly.
Marcus is great.
Yeah, this Marcus is pretty good.
Sean made a very good voice for Marcus, and then he stuck with it for 10, 15 years. Bob, did you know Mega 64, the most recent season, came out 10 years ago?
I figured it's been forever.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, I haven't been getting any cake.
Dadler Raw. Yeah, sorry, Sam Blue Hawk. I totally ignored the question. Yeah, we haven't played Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
We didn't get a code like KZ.
Right.
And while we don't need to get a code to play a game, we're reticent to cover a game that we're probably not going to absolutely love for $60.
Yeah, like
and
that's a lot.
there was a chance that game was going to be a much longer experience too.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine there was a cake up here once.
Oh, right. This is your file. Right.
Uh-huh.
I honestly hadn't been back to an area like this, so I was like, is it going to have ghost cakes I recollect, or...
Nope, it's going to have nothing cakes that you recollect. This looks like a good spot. Can you spin in that chest on the right side and get something? You're on the right, sir.
Yeah, I am.
Because Bob was telling me he had a glitch where one time he spun into the corner of it and got a thing inside. I don't even know if these open.
Yeah,
I bet it has the last key.
Yeah, the key, I think the key's too small. It's the cake you can choose and get out.
Okay. Gotcha.
At least in the other level. I did it in the level that's clearly that wet dry world. You know, where you lay the water levels.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, Dan
Oh,
has to
yeah.
know.
No, of course I fucking know which level is the Mario 64 level. Like, come on, man.
I was like, okay.
I was just reading chat. Yeah, yeah, that level, is that... Yeah, it's one of the last levels in this
yeah,
hub.
yeah, I did it first in this hub, and I was like, this is neat. I like
Yeah,
this
that
level.
seems
Stuff
cool.
is
You're like,
happening.
hey, I like this level. This level for Mario 64. Thank you.
Yeah. Give me more of that. If this just had the structure of Mario 64, I was like, yeah, have a level with a lot of stuff to get in it. Like,
No, that would be great.
that'd be great. Yeah, just have like 7 batteries sitting in each level, just sitting around. Even if they're only this size. Make it feel like Odyssey. Wow.
Sorry, guys. I only got 2 hours of sleep, and I woke up a long-ass time ago. Been a long fucking work day.
I probably could have burned it over there without even doing any of this.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Wait, I thought this open. It must be the other
No,
side.
it's the exact opposite end.
All right, I need to reselect. You see, if they didn't have grappling hook in time stop, Time slow, whatever that thing is.
Time slow, yeah.
Then L1 could be bird, R1 could be wheel. And it'd just be a better game. Because you wouldn't have to do this nonsense of bring up a menu to switch.
I don't need them to design levels that absolutely depend on that notion.
They already do sometimes.
They do like a few times, yeah. But I think if they got it on an instant switch, they would do it even more.
Maybe.
I appreciate the game slowing down so I can think for a fucking second on what I'm switching to.
If it fully stopped, I would appreciate it.
Yeah.
But no, I've died during the middle of that. Wonder how rough this would be on base PS4. Yeah, probably.
They're talking about Guardians.
Oh. Cool, we got a trophy.
As I said, some are more lax than others.
Right.
Because you were not.
No, I was not.
There were times where you were just like, I'm going to stand over here and look like caveman SpongeBob. And then I'm like, there was a cake here once. And you're like, okay. Rum-ma-ma-ma.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking plain. Because here's the thing. At no point did I ever accuse the Splatoon soundtrack of sounding like that, but this sounds like a fusion of Splatoon soundtrack. Boss.
Okay.
Splatoon soundtrack and the song Bad Romance for every hub in the game. So that's like 5 because the home city's a hub. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the GTA collection soon too.
Oh yeah, it is. I don't remember the title climb. I think this is the one.
Yes, it is, which is fine. I was worried it was the pipes one, which is not fine. There's a really extensive level that's underwater and not that fun and intricate and not that fun.
Yeah, any level that wants to be underwater for a significant amount of time is like not good.
It reminded me of the shit your brother used to make in Tenchu 2.
Yeah, okay.
Where it's just go underwater, swim in this very, very long tunnel. We hit a cake in the wall back there. Go back. Don't drown. I actually had to redo this level twice because there is a cake you can lock yourself out of getting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good about not having to do that. Is this... Okay, some of these platforms actually auto-change when you jump. Other ones don't.
Yeah, if they... This is time-based.
Yes.
But others of the exact same color and everything are whenever you jump, it switches. And I think those are really neat.
Oh, no! That was a hole!
Yeah, they do a few areas in this game like that. I took a picture here. Let me pull up that picture real quick. Let me pull up that picture. Hopefully I didn't take any spoilersy photos.
They're releasing Horizon 5 a week before I get my Series X, specifically to spite me and only me. So scrap as the gun. I'm sorry, man. I'm very sorry.
Hey, let me... Okay, Bob. You see this?
Okay.
I walked straight forward and I fell to hell.
What? Oh, right, because there's a tiny little crack, because it's two trains.
Look at that. There's the tiniest gap. And it's like, yeah, I fell into that.
Time to die. Yeah, there's one huge downside to having placeable checkpoints that you do yourself.
Uh-huh.
Is you'll run the things where the difficulty goes, da-na-na-na-na-na,
yeah.
with no warning.
Yeah.
And you don't know until it's already too late.
I only screwed up at the end of the game a couple times and did that. You gotta take a selfie with them. It's one of the photo challenges.
Oh, is it?
Also, they constantly talk about taking picture for the gram. Also, yes, that's a slime girl. See, Bob, there you go. That's what it looks like when you're a champion.
Oh, wow.
So there you go. You get to live vicariously through that photo. They put the Spider-Man meme in this game.
They did. Okay.
They were like, we noticed we have this frame of her pointing.
But not pointing with her arm out. Pointing
it's kind of like
down.
this.
Why? Why not make a new frame?
I don't know. I think they just already had that picture.
Right.
Now, why did I save this?
It looks like it was a trophy. So I saved.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you get a trophy for buying an animal.
Yeah.
I guess I need to do that.
Yeah, buy the pet rock. The shop. I have an art degree but can't draw very well, so now I color stuff. Everything is permanently discounted. Please buy something. But yeah, this game has a lot of easy stuff in it. I think it's fun.
Were those characters OCs from someone?
Were they?
Was that a Kickstarter person who paid a lot of money to get their OCs in?
I see. Sorry, I took this level here. You
Speaking
can
of Forza, any chance you guys will stream some of it?
I would stream it right now if they fucking let me.
Yeah,
But
no, Game Pass gets it that
Game Pass
they don't
got-
get it the early
I
release.
have to wait 4 days. Ah. I like we're both just make a bird sound.
Yes.
They made a bird sound. Why can't we?
Yeah, right?
That's bullshit. As a white man, I demand to be able to make a bird sound. I feel left out.
This is the one I was just able to spin and get. It was like,
Really?
I was like, oh, okay. I guess.
Well, it was a cake.
Yeah, so it's not in there anymore, so we
You
can't.
got to pull that switch.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, that was close.
That was.
And then water go up.
Water go up? Oh
Just
my
like
god,
number
water
go
go
up.
up.
Glug, glug, glug. You're not going to get the rings?
No, the rings just open up the cake.
Yeah, but people want to see the Superman 64 part of this game.
Sure. We do the Superman.
I want them to see the Superman 64 part of it. Here you go, guys. It's Superman 64. Okay, Bob, you got to dive under the water and then use R2 to go super fast. Ow.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, sometimes the graphics effect just end up looking painful.
Yeah. See, this actually would have been easier if you had put a checkpoint, didn't raise the water level, and then was a bird.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa,
wait. It
then
goes
go
back
up.
up. Never mind.
Never
Never
mind.
mind. Never mind.
Wow, we
Nothing.
got nothing.
Wow. Hey, Banny. Hey, Banny. Meow.
Combat zone.
Oh god, the water makes it look like Superman 64. Yeah, it is hitting the exact heel. If you listen to her long jump sound effect midair, it also sounds like the Superman 64. Not that, actually. The long jump, weirdly.
Okay. Next time. Oh no. Right. Yeah.
I see you. I see you.
You don't see me. Vanity becomes Vanity because jump Cena, yeah.
Very baby.
Okay. Whew. That was real bad. Almost real bad at least.
Right.
I'll put this down. Because we got lots of spikes coming up. I don't trust it.
Yep, today was podcast day. That's the raccoon show.
Yes.
Where are we going?
Armada.
Oh, you're going back down. She doesn't like being here during streams. The mic is off-putting, I suppose. What's up, Bob?
I honestly was trying to decipher it.
Yeah, Armageddon.
Yeah, so it's that's the boss of the zone. which you
Armada
think-
for life. Okay.
Yeah. But this isn't the revisit yet, so I guess it makes sense that it's still here.
Yeah, no, Panny enjoys the new place. She gets all sorts of cuddles, lots of Dan time, which I can't express how much she enjoys Dan time. Because I'm warm. She gets mad when we stream for a real long time. Because she's just like, why are you not supine in bed so I can sit on you?
Come on.
I didn't mention it to you, Bob.
What's up?
Steve, my brother, owns Call of Duty Ghosts, so whenever we just break down and do COD month, I haven't gone Renegade.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. You couldn't do this on your first playthrough, you cheater.
Yeah, of course not.
That's why I picked her up. I was hoping I would distract her from getting on the tray.
Oh no. I ate the red dot.
So Dan, yeah, I already read that. Shootbake says, it's Dan time. Alley oop, 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 oop. So guys, you remember how I was bringing up the MacBooks? This isn't supposed to be a sad story, so no one thinks it's a sad story. I think it's for the best. And it's fine. The MacBooks that absolutely stomp my PC and stomp PCs that are more powerful than me, and even the just unleashed Intel processors are less powerful at Premiere Pro using benchmarking software designed to benchmark Premiere Pro. These MacBooks excel at it. You should turn that camera sideways so you can fucking see.
Yeah. Oh no!
That happens a lot. At one point in this game, I put a flag down. I spawn and fall through in between two like plywood boards. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm watching all the Metroid streams and Banny Wrath is super cute. Banny's great. She's a butt though. But I love her. A lot. Oof.
Yeah, this is...
Yeah, I was going to say, you could just do that.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, by the time I did this level the second time, I was like, oh yeah, I could just
I was on by that, but come on.
I noticed that Windows tweet from you earlier. Yeah. Yeah, the part where it's like, may affect the start bar. Like, what is wrong with you? Anyways, that MacBook, Apple's like, hey, we took the information about your credit and all these other things, which keep in mind the whole point of me getting this was to help build credit. Because you gotta owe people money to show you're good at not owing too many people money. Yeah. Because America's a nightmare.
Yeah, because we live in the worst economy ever.
Yeah, and it's made to service the rich exclusively. They said, you don't have good enough credit. And I'm like, wow, I don't have good enough credit to build credit. They're like, your limit is a couple grand below that laptop, or at least $1,400 below that laptop. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I thought about it, 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 and I went, well, there's nothing I can buy to help the channel. Even if I bought a camera next year, you know, I can't do any of that now. So that's not going to help me build credit now. And the cool thing about the Apple Card is that you get 0% APR on all monthly payment plans for Apple stuff, right? So, like, I'm not paying interest on a phone or a MacBook as long as I keep making the monthly payments. The thing they get you with is they then send you the card and they're like, hey, maybe spend it on other things. But anyways, so I just decided I'm gonna get an iPhone. I'm gonna get the newest iPhone. It can do 4K ProRes video, which is kind of insane. And that might help us film in areas that we otherwise couldn't. Because you can get a phone anywhere.
Yeah, no, nobody's gonna stop you as a phone.
Nobody's gonna bust your balls that are fucking, like, if we took that phone out to a place we've been told by security guards to not film at before, and it's a phone, they'd be fine with that. We take that camera, they're gonna do it again.
See, if I had the bird button, I could easily have made that. I could have just turned the bird on the way over.
But unfortunately, it does not have the bird button.
No bird button. Why is there no bird button?
That face went no bird button.
That was horrible. I did terribly there. Because,
yes.
Yeah. I kept getting stuck in a loop on certain things. Moving on.
Ro-ma-ma-ma.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the whole thing was, if I can't do anything to improve the channel, then I still want to build credit, one. I want to take better quality pictures and videos of Banny. You know. Hey, Bob, go. You know something about these times.
54 minutes? Whoa. It's that level, eh?
I may have just left it playing, but I don't know. But yeah, I would like to take higher quality pictures and videos of Banny, you know, while we're still blessed with her presence. Which, she's healthy now, but still, the health scare earlier in the year was rough.
This is a Neo Tokyo level.
Cool.
Neo Tokyo level.
New Neo City. Bob.
It's our Neo Tokyo level.
Balls of steel. Sorry, that guy's face looked like Duke Nukem Core.
I gotta go collect stuff.
eat all these eggs.
Yeah, I got to eat all these eggs.
Recommendation, dev of this game, Fabrez, if you're watching somehow. I hope you're not, because I don't make videos like this to upset devs.
No.
Put egg eating as a zone in the next one. Just be like, eat all these eggs, and put 12 eggs down, and make sure she doesn't sound happy like she does with the sweets. Make sure she's making egg eating sounds. I think it's hard to the left.
Oh, is it just over there?
Yeah,
probably.
I think it's right where it covers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Moving on.
And every time she clears one of those, don't have her say moving on. That's too generic. You know, we're tired of hearing moving on. Dude. Have her say something more unique to the egg mini game, like, why are you doing this? I just feel like that would be a little bit of an upgrade. So something about messaging here with your animations.
Right.
You can't long jump and hit a wall and wall jump off that wall.
No.
Mario 64 communicates this because when you hit a wall after long jumping, you go, ooh, and fall.
Yes.
Immediately. This game, you just keep smushing against it and fall.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
No, it doesn't feel good.
It doesn't feel good at all, no.
Let me spin. Yeah, we need that spin power that makes me float up. Because it also makes enemies float up, which is very useful.
Yes.
Get out of here.
It does do that. I don't know about its usefulness, but that's good for you.
Well, it stuns them even longer. Yeah, they make owl noises, and it just sounds broken.
Yeah, because it sounds as close to an owl as a desk moving.
Yeah!
My wife, Eleanor. Yeah, they're just holding a Coke bottle and going,
Oh, this is the theater. You can watch this movie. It's strange how much of it is made and viewable. I'm like, is there like a full res version of this somewhere?
Cool Cavanator says, since we're bringing up eggs, remember that one Final Fantasy 14 player that ate all those eggs in game? Same guy who made the slime and devil girls. You take a picture with this. Great.
Yeah, the wheel stuff is real neat because she does this little heel slide.
Yeah, she like does a dab to slow down, and it's really good. Yeah, I don't like how floaty the combat feels because you don't move fast like you do when you're not charging.
Yeah, no, it's real weird.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
Meow. Moving on.
Why are you doing this? I'm about to just record a new line for this game. Replace moving on with why are you doing this? Because that's kind of how the game feels. I described it to KZ as, you know, a lot of collectathons want you to do a lot. This is the first one that made me feel like eat all these eggs. Because it feels you feel trapped.
Yeah.
You feel trapped when the game says you need to beat every level but 6 twice.
Yeah, no, it's like I shouldn't be begrudgingly trying to beat this game.
Yeah.
That's not good feeling.
No. After this level, I recommend we do something novel for the stream.
Yeah.
And I don't mean novel as in we've never done this before because it wouldn't make any sense. Novel for this stream in as much as we should just play one of the levels I haven't beaten.
Ah.
See how you and I can tackle one of those levels live.
No!
One key. One.
What if I spawned inside of you? I was like, well, then I would die. I would simply die.
Is that a... Are you a stand user? What the fuck you mean spawn inside of me?
Oh no, it's like the wrong one.
It did. It kills, not me.
Yeah, it does.
Oh no.
Bird.
I like how it just despawns the rockets sometimes and you have to sit there and wonder why.
Why? There is a thing that makes the bird thing, when you first use it, make you invincible. I'm like, oh man, is that some pro
Is that
stuff?
the strat?
Is that the strat?
You have to wonder. Crab with Gun says, I can't let the game win is not a good feeling for something to give you.
No.
No, it really isn't. And it's not even that. I just want to beat the game and I want the story to continue and I want to finish the what the?
It
It
didn't
spawned
spawn.
the key inside of that block. That's why it's
Yeah, I
glowing.
was like, why though?
That's not intentional. That's a glitch.
As you saw the last few times I've been over here, he was.
Maybe you can spin.
There we go.
Yeah, oh man.
And now it's going to do that, even though there's still missiles coming at
Yes. And that happens a lot. A lot.
I could have gone over here without doing that at all.
Yeah, probably.
There's no world they could have put something to stop me.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
There you go,
67 seconds too slow.
But yeah,
and the part where the plot just stops.
Yeah, the plot.
And it doesn't
fully
even,
just. No, you have to get 50 batteries to get the rest of the plot. It feels terrible.
and it didn't even feel like the plot was really moving even by the end.
No.
So as you can see, nabbed. Those were all ones I paid him to do.
Yeah, which is
And that's what I
totally
did
fair.
instead of beating every level but 6. I paid that man. I paid him a pound of fucking flesh.
Yeah, literally you stop getting any character or any progression in the plot when you hit 28 batteries, and then you have to get to 50 batteries with nothing. Because it's 4 times 7.
It's 4 times 7 times 2. So it's 28 times 2, 56 total.
Yeah,
So
but
you have to do all the levels but 6.
Right, so you get 28 for beating the game. What I would consider beating the game in any reasonable...
Meaning you're just barely over halfway done. You're 56% of the way to done. So this is making me use the power that's
Oh no.
I'm not in love with.
It acts like you won't slow down, but you do slow down in the time slow level. It's very strange. But not fully, I guess? Oh yeah, these are things where some of them don't get affected by the time stop.
Oh, and
So
I
you
need
slow-
to slow the one on the left because it's barely up.
Yeah. You don't remember seeing anything that showed that in the trailer? Yeah, this is the final power you get.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure we got a decent bit into the stream before we started pulling out like game stuff.
Yummy.
Nom nom nom.
Like Bob, you haven't even done this level, right?
No, not at all. I've done the first 2 full things of extra revisits, except for skipping a few that were terrible.
So the time slowing fucked up my understanding of my momentum there.
Yeah, yeah. It feels really bad. I have no idea why this is in the game.
Yeah, I don't love this ability at all, and I too was confused as to why they thought this was a great way to take their Mario 64-like game.
It's like, it's different, I guess. But why?
So is a Spam and Pimento sandwich, but what a sort of sick fuck would eat that? Aggro, who isn't watching?
Right? It was like, the Dr. Aggro might still be awake? I doubt it, heavily.
I mean, wait, what time is it?
It's like 3:30.
God, yeah, we really did start the stream late.
Yeah, we started really late. Does the time Billy say Toki will Tomar? No.
Tomare.
Tomar.
Or bleh. But whatever. So, as you can see, the time slow being slightly off is making things get a little weird.
Yeah. This game seemed really cool, and then the longer you streamed it, I thought it was less cool. Yeah, exactly. It's like,
That's the experience of playing the game.
Yeah, that's the problem. There's things about it that just seem, oh, this is great. Awesome. I love that you're doing this. And then it's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Yeah, I would skip all of these. I would never come back. But then they're like, but you need to get everything.
Yeah, once again, there's a reason I paid that man his pound of flesh to steal the batteries from all of these levels.
Yeah.
Because this is not fun.
No.
I'm okay with challenging platformers. We played an insane amount of 3D platformers on this channel.
Yes.
And I've enjoyed a lot of them. This is not what I would consider fun challenge. Like, because the flying does not feel good.
Hey, the one true blue.
And it's like, since out of the bird mode, you will always come out like, oh my god.
You made it.
Cool, now do it again. Do it again.
But the eggs, you have to eat all of them. I know. You do have to eat all of them. He gets it. This is just why.
I think the physics of me on the platform is affecting where it goes.
Yeah, probably.
And that's really wrong.
Right?
Yeah, that's absolutely
that's
what
happening.
it's doing. So,
Starting to think making 3D platformers is hard. It's so weird because there's so many things in this where it's just like, just don't do some of that. Just take things out and it's better.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah. Tons of things in this make me feel like that. Wait. Oh, you just barely went outside of the time slow.
Yeah.
Because the time slow zone is never big enough.
No.
Where am I
going? Oh, there's
I'm
an arrow.
supposed to- are you-
Oh, you're supposed to bird over there.
Yeah. Oh, my
So
God.
That's double jump, do the little spin, the end of the spin, bird transform. Yeah!
Admittedly excessive.
Maybe, yeah. Please put down the flag. We never want to do
Oh, of course I'm going to do that.
This looks like
And hopefully I won't spawn into that hole.
that. Hopefully. Hopefully that's not a real hole. It's just this visual.
Dude. I have yet to find a hole in this game that wasn't a real hole because that was the type of plank I fell through.
What?
Actually, it may have been a different type of plank, but it was still wooden in the same way.
I was surprised when it let me put down a flag on a movable object. So it's something that's physics-based and like moving. I was
Oh.
able to put a flag down on it. I don't think I was supposed to be able to do that.
No, I don't
'Cause-
think I ran into a single one that let me do that.
But yeah, it was right at the end of one of these sky levels.
But yeah, I think we've sort of communicated through showing this, right?
Uh-huh.
Like what we're talking about. There's some cool levels using the wheel we haven't shown yet.
Right. I used the wheel a little bit in that city level, but not much.
Yeah, in fact, I kind of feel bad not showing that because that was one of my favorite things is when it was like, yeah, heavily utilize this wheel to do cool, like, races against falling platforms and a time limit in order to get between two areas on this really long road.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, that feels cool.
Hat in Time also has time stop power, but it makes sense and works. Okay. That's
I would
good.
hope for a game called Hat in Time. It figured the time mechanics out a little bit smoother.
Yeah, I didn't expect it, but hey.
So that's what holding up can... Oh, my God.
No!
So I couldn't spin out of that
No.
because of Bird and how Bird work.
Yeah, bird broke.
Bird need money. Bird broke.
Bird
Oh,
going to
no!
make a really bad album and try and sell it. Bird's actually FCP pants.
My brother was like, he's like, people make games in Java. I'm like, I don't think they do that anymore, actually.
Right?
He's
I
like,
don't
no,
think
they do that and like congregate. I'm like, Steve, the larger gaming market, because that was what the discussion was really about, the larger gaming market. I'm like, Steve, the larger gaming market isn't congregate. That's like maybe 2% if we're lucky, if we're generous.
Yeah, GameStop owns Congregate. How big do you think they are?
Right. And I was like, Steve, this is like if I said Thermans are really blowing up right now. I know a couple people on Bandcamp making albums with them. And that led to me being like, how much are Thermans? Should I buy Therman for the channel?
GameStop sold Congregate like 3 years ago. Oh,
Yeah, they
wow.
did.
Wow. Right. They were probably like,
Oh,
that was
God.
during the Dire Straits.
You mean the rest of GameStop's alive?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Digi.
So this is a golf thing in the middle of a stage.
Uh-huh.
Required? Seemingly.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god. They're insane.
Yeah, most games nowadays are in C++. But you see things made in like scripting languages on the side of, you know, game engines. Like, I think, what is it, C#? Unity uses... Oh my god, that was just a tiny baby hit and it sent it flying.
Yeah. Mighty Ruffs is they're in the process of building a Saruman using
cool.
a kit. Nice.
I actually looked up the price and I was like, yeah, you know what? It's only a couple $100. I feel like we could get a Theremin and I just pull it up at random and play it during stream. Because we have so many jacks on this.
Mm-hmm. Java's pretty notoriously slow. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, it's a real performance log.
Yeah.
I mean, most objective... Oh, my God. That.
And this is the guy who beat the golf minigame.
Yeah. Good luck, Bob. See, the thing is, the physics on this one is so weird that I just want to pull it at all times. Weirdly generous amount of time to beat this.
Yeah. How nice of them. C# is pretty common. That's what Unity uses. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. C#'s what Unity uses. It's a lot more common than Java in game development for sure. I'm gonna... Yeah, a lot of games can use scripting languages like Python to just run AI and other things. That's really common. Does that break?
Wait, what? Oh, is that the thing where you get it?
I have to punch it to move it.
Oh my god.
Either that or that timed up absolutely perfectly, but I feel like there's no way. Maybe?
I know that I assume the hourglass does something when you shoot it with the time bubble. That's weird.
Yeah, that's how I unfroze it.
Oh.
I thought it moved because I hit it, but then it kept going, so I guess not.
Oh.
What was it?
Time to wait.
Oh, it may have just been hitting this button. That did it.
Oh, man.
But, yeah.
There was a time when the PSP emulator out there just used Java, and I was it convinced me to just buy a PSP instead. Yeah,
Fair. I'm trying to remember the exact data-oriented programming or design where the tech wizard from Insomniac back in the PS3 era came over to Unity and started like basically proselytizing best practices. Hey, one of those world famous use a hookshot and then bird moments. But it started proselytizing best practices in order to keep performance up in Unity. So that way you could still use its, you know, C# or what have you. But you could program in a way where you wouldn't have major performance issues.
Yeah, I think you shoot the bell with
yes,
the
I
time.
selected it and then I punched it anyways.
Yeah. The amount of money GameStop paid for I assume this is for Congregate, is undisclosed, but they sold it for $55 million.
They definitely paid more than $55 million. They're stupid.
Yeah, no, they...
This is bad. I didn't checkpoint.
Oh, no, that's really bad.
I can't remember the last time I
Yeah,
checkpointed.
they probably thought that Congregate was the future, because that was in the time period where it's like, yeah, phone games are the future.
I have to hit that button, don't I? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, phone and mobile games are the future. You know, it's the future not being GameStop.
Yeah.
Sadly.
They put themselves in this hole and refuse to fix it.
Yeah.
It's really upsetting.
Because I don't even think it's the death knell of physical games necessarily that is their problem. I think it's their adversarial relationship with customers that they just won't improve.
Yeah, they won't improve anything with their employees or customers there because of that. And
Yeah.
it's like, it's really rough. Very sad.
There's no way that's going to work out. Oh, just barely. Holy shit.
Man, this has all been one level.
Yeah, that's how it feels like beating the harder levels in this game.
Yeah. It's like,
Just like pulling
still
teeth.
going?
How many minutes? Yeah, that's what I figured. 13 minutes. Now do a speed run. Aren't you interested in doing a speed run of this, Bob?
No. Oh, you now have a ton of mechanics that make it even worse. Why would I ever want to speedrun it? Oh my god. It's being super goofy because you hit it in a weird place. Because you can't aim it.
Yeah, you saw that. I shot at it and it went down.
Yeah. I don't
Like-
understand why.
Like, I feel like all projectiles, hands, and other stuff should go towards the center of the screen, right? But look at it. It just shoots out on the same flat plane as me.
Uh-huh.
And it's really goofy about this shit. So I need to jump, but not have super fucked up momentum. Because then it just goes down.
Yeah, I don't know. Having to speedrun overly long levels? Truly the successor to Crash 4. No, Dan beat this game.
Yeah. See, it's not all bad.
This is just...
At least I beat this. Yeah, this isn't great.
No.
Moving on.
Like, why would you put in another projectile thing when you know that your game can't do projectiles well?
Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't know.
Maybe you don't know. Maybe this is somehow now a problem for the curator. Gary Part NFTs are the future people is a bunch of them. They're probably right insofar as a bunch of games are going to use them for money laundering fronts. Yeah, oh, that's
Okay,
insane.
so I was running down these platforms just now, and I hit jump, and it did my second jump instead of doing my first, which almost killed me just now at the end of this level.
Yes, very typical thing. Demon Turf Core.
Yes. So I'm missing 3 sweets.
Well, luckily, you can do that thing where you teleport around the level with flags you placed.
Yep.
Let me try.
Okay. Now we're gonna
This is
do
the weirdest level I've ever seen.
Demon Turf has a lot of those. What? How?
Oh yeah, fly down there.
Yeah, I guess. And that's the thing, like, without that arrow, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, of course not. Luckily, you have the arrow.
Hell, I might still be headed the wrong direction somehow. Nope. Okay, it's starting to load in and look like a thing.
No, AXM, there is music. It's just super.
It's
hardly there. It's
Virtually
weird.
there. It's virtually not there. Yeah. And there we go. Now something else I have to do. You can't teleport forward in flags.
No,
so
you
I
just
have to
gotta go through all
to
of them.
flag 2, then flag 1, then flag 5. So you bet your ass I don't want to play this on the Switch.
No.
Where there could be load times though.
Well, all I heard was wind blowing. What do you mean there's music? Yeah, it's buried in there.
16 minutes.
But you got a trophy.
Moving on.
Romama. I'm not sure what that trophy was for.
I guess you got all the batteries in this area now? And you didn't before? Maybe?
So here's a question. Maybe I'm going insane. Bob,
Yeah, what's up?
it says I need 5 batteries.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
they're
we
all
are.
at Armada-geddon. I'm thinking I'd just go do that instead, because then at least I can complete the batteries.
Yeah.
I was hoping we could show a cool level in the peaks, but I don't have any of those left. I have a feeling. Do it again in 5 minutes. Yeah. Nah, I'm good.
Does the main character saying random stuff when collecting things or using powers feel very Blade Kitten-esque, or am I just insane? Blade Kitten would have way more to say. She has like 2 phrases she says.
Yeah, that's true. That's the number one like problem there in comparing this. So now Armageddon is lava.
Yes, but hey, you get some of the road stuff. That's cool.
Yes, it is. The coolest thing about this wheel is that the longer you do it, the faster you go.
Oh yeah, I did this one.
Yummy.
Luckily, this level doesn't have wind sounds over everything. Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving on.
Moving on. So, Bob, how much do you think chat's going to enjoy us playing through the campaign of Call of Duty Vanguard?
I think they'll get a kick out of it. What do you guys think? Do you think you're going to like that?
The way I put it to Bob is there's no way it's more boring than the Order 1886.
Yeah, it's got to be an upgrade
literally
over
impossible.
That. Yeah. How many war crimes are in Vanguard? Unknowable. Nobody knows yet.
Yeah, nobody knows.
The
reviewers won't talk about it. Makes you wonder. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I assume. Are you sure about that is in reference to it can't be more boring? And yeah, I am sure.
Yeah, there's almost nothing, no plot ever made more boring than.
I mean, yeah, there's
the
like.
Order.
Even the Battlefield campaigns aren't that boring.
Gotta keep a checklist of war crimes. Oh, first
Pull
time
up
chatter. Nice.
Bring up the Geneva Conventions for the stream so we can check it off like a grocery list.
How historically inaccurate will Vanguard be? I don't care. I hope it's super historically inaccurate. Honestly.
Yeah.
I don't see that as a positive at all. But they did act like it would be a serious thing, and they need to respect it. It's like, no, please. Yeah, he's doing one of those classic fights where it's like everybody's got a Desert Ray.
Yeah. So I got to pull off his shield, and his shield, and your weird back shield. And the camera keeps getting rammed into these fucking walls around the arena.
Yeah.
I guess one of these two bastards killed each other.
Yes. Wins the Chaos 6881 coming out. Yeah, it's hot sequel.
I don't know.
Big time jump though. Bold. You need that.
Yeah, I was trying to grab that. Definitely not the last guy left in the ring with me.
No. And now it's Call of Duty month, but you only play the Wii ports.
That'd be funny. Yeah, I actually enjoyed this level the first time. Based on that combat zone. Not sure how I'm going to feel the second, but we'll figure it out.
Wolfenstein sucks. They had a major plot point just happen off screen, and then Youngblood, which is a war crime. And how bad it is. Thanks, Digimunda. I figured that's what happened. Black Ops 1 on the DS.
I feel bad. Our podcasts have ruined me. Bob, I looked in the lower right. I thought it said no cuck zone. Or cuck zone. Like I just entered the cuck zone in the lower right.
Oh my god.
2 hours of sleep makes my speed reading.
Maybe we need to stop streaming. This seems pretty severe. I'm sorry.
I blame Phil. Him and his everything has a cuck arc theory is the worst media literacy course I've ever heard of. How famous do we need to get before we can get like, oh right, I'm in a no gliding zone, so I just killed myself because I thought I had exited it at that point when I jumped off that because it seemed like the platforming challenge is over now. No.
Feel those things need to stop proving me right.
But yeah, how famous do we have to get, Bob, before we get like automatic grants, like degrees, like honorary degrees from these colleges?
Oh my god.
Man, that would be so much better than any YouTube video on film, right?
Okay.
Like film analysis, to just be like, I'm gonna teach a course at your college about how there are 3 great arcs in all of content in media, and one of them's the cuck arc.
It's like, I think our teacher's red-pilled. I don't know about this guy.
Is fucking cool. Dude, if you're teaching at a liberal arts college and you act red-pilled in the way that you just call things a cuck arc, I think you'll be the most popular professor on campus.
Now I want to see Adler in DS-style graphics. That would be pretty good.
Oh yeah, it would.
You know, I've never actually played all the way through one of those DS Call of Duty games.
It would be very funny.
It would be interesting to see.
Of course, there's nothing up top.
Because I had a lot of people desperately buy those. So it's like, this is all the kid wants.
Yo,
they're like
based.
Call of Duty pilled.
Yo, you're based hired. Yeah, I heard the DS one was good and the PSP one was bad.
Nuh-uh.
Which kind of made me go, what?
Right?
Wait, what?
Really?
So let me explain these lights.
Yeah, if you go shoot them fast enough, they won't. Yeah.
Well, the idea is you could avoid the cone entirely by getting high enough.
You can do that too.
And that helps.
Or the Vita Call of Duty was really bad. Yeah, there's some people who cope and pretend it's good.
Yeah, the Vita Call of Duty is made by the people who made PlayStation Heroes on the move.
Yes.
So of course it's not good.
No, I'm wrong. Sorry.
I could be in a cuck arc right now.
Was
Start
there no
sweating.
PSP Call of Duty? I
thought
guess
there
wasn't.
was.
Yeah, I was like,
I could have sworn there was. Please make the scanners go away.
No. Do.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Moving on.
Don't do it.
So it's like moving on.
Moving on. She's gonna walk in front of that light every time. Just making me go, what happened? There's something break. Everything in my life breaks. Even my girlfriend.
There is a PSP one. It came out before COD 3.
Okay, that's what I fucking thought. I was like, there was a PSP one. I feel like you're all gaslighting me. So that's a no gliding zone. Oh shit. Is this gonna be another no gliding zone? Oh no, it isn't. Thank God I can use my abilities. Yeah, I feel like I didn't actually talk the chat through what the curse zone was.
No,
because they add those they add those in later worlds. So it didn't occur to me, hey, they haven't seen this yet. You should describe exactly what's going on. Oh, the fuck that.
Let me put this right.
So it forbids certain abilities, and in the case of that one, it was forbidding me from using the glide.
You can do this, Dan. You can figure it out.
I mean, I can wheel up there, but I don't want to fly down for one fucking thing, but oh well.
That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. There are a lot of layers to what just happened.
Yummy.
Yummy.
I teleported. You all saw it.
I'm not owned.
I'm not owned. Definitely teleported successfully. Did not just get covered in lava. And then you just push them into the lava slowly.
Bye. Bye.
It feels weird. It feels less like the intended way to beat the game and engage in combat, and more like we made the game wrong. Like
yes.
in a traditional PC, in an old PC game, this would be less an intended combat design choice and more of a accidental circumstance of the way they coded this.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really unique, but it's not fun, is the problem. It doesn't feel great to engage with the combat in this ever. I really don't know.
What's up? What do you know?
Look at how many I'm missing.
Oh, yeah.
15 somehow, and that's the end of the level.
Right? There
So
might
I
be
think
more hiding
they're-
behind it, but yeah. I guess this is just one where you have to go back a lot.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
there's- yeah, there we go.
exactly what I thought was up.
Yeah.
Nom, 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 nom.
You stood on it too long, Dan. I'm sorry. You're dead.
What's up?
You stood on it too long, you're dead.
Ah, yeah, that's... I'm sorry.
What are you thinking? Oh, right. This is that reference to Bowser.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah. You get the Mario 1, and you can even look at it.
I almost walked into this accidentally.
Ah.
Hey. Who am I even talking to? Did you know about this?
Yeah, I did this level.
You did this level.
Yeah, I did this level, so I saw it, and I was
You,
like, that's...
you did this level?
Yeah.
So, how do I open that door?
Oh, you don't. That's it. You did everything.
What?
That's
Why
all
is-
the stuff is here.
What? But why is there a door?
I don't know.
That's clearly the type of door that fucking opens.
Yeah, there was a door in the regular version of the level. This is the weird version.
Oh my god. So I hate shit like that. That's just like Perfect Dark.
Yes.
How Perfect Dark has those. Here's the hard difficulty version of the level. The easy one just has a bunch of shit that does nothing. Okay. Well, hopefully there are 5 more over there somehow.
Hopefully. Oh no, Dan!
I couldn't.
You were too fast.
I couldn't do anything.
I'm sorry.
So
Dan.
fast. Well, I guess I'll just delete the game.
Hi, MUK.
Move it.
So, I think we should probably wrap the stream.
Probably.
Is there anything else you want to show in this Givin Games a chance?
Not really.
Where we both spent a collective of 28 plus hours
Right.
between us playing the game and just being like, yeah, that was disappointing.
Yeah, I think we hit everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of neat stuff in it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of neat stuff in the game. But then it's like, eat all these eggs. And I'm like, I don't want to. But anyway, we're gonna end this. We have a stream tomorrow. We will see you guys for that.